Oh boy. Oh boy. We're back in the fucking building again, everybody. But before we go in, who do we have in chat today? Hello, Malcolmated, hello, Lonely, hello, C, hello, Skybiscuit, and hello, Zoe. How the fuck is everybody doing today? Snowy bells and tingling bells to all. Hello there, Canuck. Who must I unsub from? Who got outed? Yeah, apparently there's some weird shit going on with Birdie. And I was sent a video, but literally recommended was a shorter video that hopefully goes over things in a much clearer and concise way without needing to go through an entire fucking live stream. So, yeah. Yep. Fucking Birdie. Apparently Birdie's in some weird shit, and I'm morbidly curious. Already knew this before the stream. Listen. Work schedule's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. The person who made an entire video against fucking Diddy Barrow 3. Listen, as much as I love BFG Division, we have to switch up the music here. That's way too loud. Alright, anyways.
What is it this time?
Who's ready for hell?
I'm ready for hell. I'm ready for hell. Guess what, Sanity? The Omen strikes again.
The fucking...
Right.
I'm back in the fucking building again!
What is it? What is it this time?
That's the thing, I've yet to find out. All I know is that it's bad.
I don't want to find out. I just want to kill all pedophiles. I just want all pedophiles just to be banished to hell.
I mean, right there with you, but anyways, we got that would be live streaming my music playlist, and that would give no context to anybody within the call right now. Fantastic. Yep. But thankfully, I have a couple of other videos lined up, one of which is literally just more of an excuse for me to kind of do some more live research on the upcoming video game ads video. Can videos please, for the love of God, just like not buffer so much?
Just
God, I fucking love YouTube's definitely not broken system.
Anyways, yeah, the Omen struck again. I haven't slept, and I get stuck in one of these streams.
Oh no.
Well, anyways, who's ready? Because I'm not.
Don't make me sit through this, please.
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God!
ready,
Wait, hang on.
I'm not ready, but I'm certainly somewhat prepared considering what I have to deal with.
I should probably at least see this, because I think that one is more of a follow-up that I just clicked on. Got an advent calendar for Christmas. My goal is to eat until I'm caught up to the 22nd. Good luck. But who's ready for possible hell? Because apparently,
I'm ready.
Because apparently it's basically just 9/11. Instead of the Twin Towers, it's the Twin Groomers, and nobody is actually upset that they're gone.
This is my 9/11.
But
hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about...
Oh my goodness, okay. Maybe I should turn down the music just a little bit more, because he's very much on the quiet side.
Person named Birdie. Now, if you know about the Cindy Bear situation, you might know about this person. This person was abused by Cindy Bear and just had a lot of stuff going on. And well, today I figured out they had their own situation that was going under my radar, of how after all this time of saying that Cindy Bear's a groomer, they were a groomer themselves, which is just the human.
oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
The friendly fire.
Oh god. Oh fuck. So they oh no.
Who's ready for possibly more anger? Is the music from Omori? No, it's from Hikita. It's the vaporwave tracks made by
the Amori music
Hikita.
is pretty good though. Wait, by the way, is your chat functioning as usual?
Oh my fucking god, I just realized. God fucking damn it. Fuck. Wait, hang on. Did I even... Wait, did
The
I
chat
even...
really is too scared of the twin groomers.
So okay, so so everybody donated their fucking money
okay,
to
thank
another
God it
group.
worked.
So everyone ended up donating their money to someone who's also a groomer. Great.
Seems so. Thankfully, I didn't
Hey, guy,
donate a single
give me
dollar
your
purely
money.
because I had no money to begin with, but Jesus fucking Christ, that is fucking insane.
This situation, this whole fucking like, I'm not even gonna call it a saga. This whole fucking like
It's not even really a
colossal
saga.
scale of this fucking colossal scale of just
shitstorm.
pain and suffering is just getting even worse.
Shitstorm. I can't deny it.
Human mind just it blows my mind how people can just be
do
like,
this.
you did this, and then they turn around and just do it immediately. But anyway, yeah, I digress. Before we go into this video, I just want to shout out this YouTuber right here.
She asked her.
They're bigger than me, but please go check them out because they brought a lot of this to my attention with their video. Anyway, Birdie made a video a few months back saying that they're back. And within the video, Birdie talks about a certain situation that once you pick apart their little section about it, it's like weird. I can only watch the first hour before opening Fortnite. So once again,
Alright then. I mean, I get it.
Oh,
Attention spans are
I'm in
fucking
this
screwed to
server.
hell, but like, my god.
I'm in
Is that the Pepsi logo?
They're pretty cool.
go check out that person. Thank you so much for
Pepsi
watching this
Man!
2-hour Yap Fest. But yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we?
In 2021, I went through my
I thought you
breakup,
said
aka the
2 hour,
most
not- oh,
traumatic
God.
event of my life.
Really, Nocturne?
What?
What
I know
Nocturne's
this
saying?
sounds dumb, but again, I have big
Wait,
penis
what was it?
disorder.
Okay, what the fuck is going on now?
I forgot what I said, so I'm stupid. Genuinely. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ever since the Toby drama, so many big creators have gotten outed as terrible people that should not have platforms. It seems so. I swear that has to be like that has to be like the magic bullet, if you will, the magic bullet situation. You know that entire conspiracy theory, or maybe it was like an SCP or something like that. I can't remember which one it was, but like the fucking like, you know, one thing that caused the downfall of humanity or some bullshit like that. Except instead of the assassination of JFK, it's fucking Toby.
2024 is truly the worst year for children online.
It seems so.
My life. I know this sounds dumb, but again,
24
I have
my
big
favorite
penis
year.
disorder. And a
Time.
simple breakup is gonna feel drastically different for me than it does for other people. This breakup alone put me into another psychotic state where I was essentially dissociating 24/7 and became unable to make proper judgment anymore. Exactly 5 days after said breakup, I was asked out by my former friend Draggy, who was 13.
Oh no.
Excuse me. 13.
I think that's even younger than the youngest person that Cinny Bear groomed.
Yeah, Diddy went after a 14-year-old. This is a 13-year-old now.
I don't even talk to 13-year-olds, dude. And I'm 17. I don't like talking to people that young. It makes me
Yeah,
really
I don't care that
fucking
Chris covered
uncomfortable.
this on a previous stream. I'd rather not have to sift through a fucking 3-hour-long live stream. Anyways.
I was 16, and it was my responsibility as the older person to turn them down. But because of the mental state I was in, I was unable to make the right decision.
I'm sorry, but
Oh,
I think
because
I
of the
speak
mental
for
state I
everyone.
was
I'm sorry, but wait, hang on,
Like-
hang on. Hang on. I'm just now beginning to realize, okay, this is now just kind of somewhat cycling back to what I said about, like, Diddy Bear's entire response of just, like, you know, apparently using, like, the fucking disorder that Birdie has as, like, a reason for why Birdie was, like, acting
No one's
out
good
against
in this
her.
situation.
And now Birdie is effectively doing the same fucking thing by blaming his disorder on why he decided to just go like, yeah, sure, you know, this 13-year-old that decided to ask me out, yeah, that's fine! Let me do that! I'm sorry, but are you on crack?
I'm going to introduce myself to essential particles in the Large Hadron Collider.
Send him to the Panopticon.
Why?
What a wonderful way to start the brunch. Hope you're having a good brunch. Hope you didn't just fucking vomit it all out from how gross
And
this
when I say there's
fucking thing
something
became.
more wrong with you if you
I'm
just
gonna
decide
bomb
to
a
date a
child
child, I
myself.
feel like
No,
there's
no.
just a...
Am I just, like, not streaming it to the... No, I am streaming it to the server.
You are.
You are.
Why does
you
it
are.
keep getting cut off?
bit of something in your bones to make you just accept that. And for them commenting on it, it's completely weird to just try to sweep it under the rug like that. Like, you're dating a child, pal. You can't just chalk it up to...
Hi there, Sergi. Oh, nothing. Just me fucking losing my mind gradually at a rapid fucking pace. Well, it's not really gradual if it's at a rapid... you get my point. I'm losing my mind.
A grudupid.
What?
This is
A grudupid rate. A grudupid pace.
I don't know why, but that's just really funny to me.
So you gotta make comedy out of something when we're dealing with shit like this.
You gotta make comedy out of fucking
Shit happens.
tragedy,
I guess I
yeah.
just dated a child then.
You remember
were
that time when they
entirely
groomed the child?
Anyways.
Aware of the mental state I was in. I addressed my worries with us dating, but they insisted that they wanted to date me, so I agreed. Our
No, if you knew that there were problems, you should have just went like, no, fuck off. No, we're not doing this.
Crash out.
Listen, here's what you do. You fucking block them.
3 minutes in and
Listen,
I'm gonna crash
listen.
out.
Here's some solid advice here from your pal Sanity, right? If a 13-year-old asks you out on a date and you are at the very least 18, what you need to do is get the fuck out of that conversation. Block them if possible. Run. Hightail it to the fucking hills, if you will. Get the fuck out! You know,
And
go
this is
like,
all-
yeah, that's fine!
Of course, I'm in here right after coming out of having to block somebody myself, just not even like fucking 20 minutes ago, because they were being weird with me.
Feels everyone gets caught
They-
not stopping a minor's advances has some kind of excuse. I had depression. I'm autistic. I have BPD. Yeah, those kinds of people, I want to wring their
I'm
fucking
autistic,
necks.
but I don't groom minors.
Today's just
Teenager
going
asks you
fucking-
out and you're over 21, you say no. Yeah, exactly. You just blanket no. Just tell them, fuck no. And if you have to explain yourself, then you should probably just get the fuck away from them.
relationship lasted less than a week, and nothing of a romantic or sexual nature happened at all.
Sure, pal.
I never
You
instigated
still
any.
agreed to it.
Yeah, you still agreed to it. That's not okay. But something tells me that that entire thing is probably going to just be completely thrown out the window with whatever the fuck is going to happen next.
Insert clip of Sandy throwing TV out window in Half-Life 2.
Another excuse they use is they were threatening to kill themselves. What else was I supposed to do? Listen, you want to know what I would do in that situation? I would tell them, okay, bet.
The fucking music.
I would say, okay, bet, and fucking block them.
I thought fucking, like, the MIDI version of fucking Skrillex was about to start playing.
The fucking
You know the
Dalai
one. If,
Lama.
if you're a long
But yeah,
time
yeah.
Vine Plus golf,
Listen,
then you know the
okay.
one.
If like one of the excuses is they were saying that they were about to kill themselves. Listen, I've had to deal with idiots like that as well. And after a certain point, you begin to lose fucking faith that they'll actually change, and you'll just go like, okay, bet I don't care anymore.
Road breach.
But
And especially in a case like this, if your
He has
excuse
no
for why you
change.
decide to start fucking dating them is because they said that they were going to off themselves, what I would do in that situation is say, okay, bet, and then block them.
Block their ass, bro.
I don't give
You
a
know they're
shit.
just
If it's
lying
blood on my
if they
hands, it's
want
blood on
attention.
my hands, but at least I didn't decide to date a fucking child.
if they being fucking weird, fucking block them.
If they're being weird, leave them to die. Leave them in the dust. Make them burn.
Sorry about your mental health, but I
Send
ain't
them
catching
to
a case
violence.
for it. Yeah, exactly.
Here's the hard truth of the matter. Do you want to get somebody? Do you inadvertently want to be the death of somebody, or do you want a permanent sexual offender record on your fucking name?
Hang on. I just read a message here. There
Literally.
are statements that this guy had a certain relationship with a oh my... No.
Oh god, what was it?
No.
Good thing I can't read VC chat, or not VC chat. It's live chat.
Good thing I can't read whatsoever.
Illiterate. I think Sandy went to get the beer.
Oh.
It must be bad if he already went to get
Oh
the
no,
beer.
not a ferret.
Ferret? Oh no, I can see why Sandy would be rushing for the beer.
What? So, who would look at a ferret and be like, "That's hot. I'm smashing that." Who would do that? Who in their right fucking mind would do that?
The kind that need to face the wall.
Oh, they need to face
Let me
fucking
tell you, it's
mass stoning. Because that
let me
is
tell you,
haram
it's-
as fuck, dude.
Let me tell you, it's not fun being sent bestiality.
Oh my god. Let the mass stoning begin.
Some fucking guy thought it would be really funny a few years ago to send me a fucking picture of a dude doing it to a snake when I was fucking 15, and
Dude, I've been sent a
I'm
video of
telling
a
you,
guy
that
doing
shit-
it with a
that
rat,
shit-
and I
that
just
shit scars-
hate it.
that shit scars you, okay? That shit fucking scars you.
It changes
Hi
you, doesn't
there.
it? It really does.
I have one of my own ferrets with me.
Oh,
I don't
you tell
know
him
if the
to
chat
come
can
up
hear
and do
her.
it. I want to see
But
it.
she is very
probably
intrigued
just
by
missed.
by the blue yeti.
You probably just missed what I was talking about, weren't you?
Yeah.
You can listen back to it in the VOD, because I am not repeating my trauma.
Yeah, me neither.
Which ferret you got with you? Send it.
Alright, anyways.
What?
Don't use the situation about the ferret, it's inflammatory. Okay. I mean, I'm hoping that it's not true, let's be honest here.
Which ferret did you bring with you?
Lagatha.
The funny one.
Yes, the crack ferret.
Anyways, you probably missed everything that me and fucking Nocturne were talking about for the last previous 3 minutes, so you
Yeah.
can look back on that in VOD for
Yeah.
once.
And I'm probably going to quickly head back because Lagatha now wants to rain terror across this room, and I don't want that to happen. So,
Agents of Chaos.
The emotional support ferret.
My rabbit's locked up in the bathroom right now. Why are you locked in the bathroom? You talking to me? Why don't you try getting a job?
okay. Anyways, yes, we get it, Mr. Gamer. You just literally said the exact same thing. Anyways,
anything with this person. Fun fact, I was already Aeroace at this point in time, but I wasn't aware of it yet, so I didn't even experience any attraction towards this
Fish
person,
posh.
which can be corroborated by the things I said during this time period.
Okay, so you were just an asshole playing with a child's feelings? I believe at the end of all this, you are maybe just a weirdo deep down. Your mental situation does sound like a terrible...
Okay, who played that sound effect?
Who played what sound effect? I didn't hear anything.
Do I have to mute somebody's soundboard now?
I don't know, because I genuinely didn't hear anything.
I heard a fucking, like, cave sound effect. I assume they have Nocturne soundboard muted or something.
No, I don't mute anybody's soundboard. Sometimes sounds just don't play for me.
Okay, then I don't know what the fuck is going on.
struggle, but I
don't
don't
know.
think you can just keep propping that up as a shield of being with a child. You were with a child. That's kind of weird. You'd still be looked down upon, but a simple apology would have been nice. But here I can see that you're trying to set yourself up as the victim.
You can also see several instances of me establishing with them that I was not in the right state of mind to be making any proper decisions. But despite the sheer amount of times I said I wasn't in the right state of mind, they continued to pursue me anyways, which, I mean, what can I say? They were 13.
Sounds like
Again, it was my
excuse.
responsibility to turn them down, which I would have done if I was, like, lucid. But in
That is not a good defense.
The
That is not a
problem?
good defense.
The reason why they keep coming after you, in spite of all the times that you keep saying that, is because it sounds like you're using it as an excuse. And let me tell you what, the internet hates excuses for literally anything.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. The internet's petty as fuck.
And this shit
one
is
thing
just
you gotta know.
fucking annoying.
Yeah.
all honesty, I think I was taken advantage of.
There it is. Going for defense immediately seems a bit weird. And before you continue, I'm gonna assume that you think this child was building a massive scam to get you. And I'm just gonna say that's probably not
Talk
the
to a
truth.
reference?
It's a child.
Also, I just realized that the background, based fucking Half-Life background here, buddy. Fucking love that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That automatically gets a sub
People
from
find
me,
that so
dude.
norm.
I think that's where you get your power, that's where you get your HEV suit.
The
The start of the
HEV
game.
Mark V Hazardous Environment Suit.
No. In Half-Life 2, it's the Mark V. In Half-Life 1, it's the Mark IV.
Fuck! Right! Ah!
Dumbass, you don't know shit about
you
that.
call yourself a Half-Life fan?
Listen, I
You don't
always
even
get
know
them
the name of
mixed
the
up.
suit.
I always get them mixed up, alright? Listen, alright?
Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make, don't worry.
Anyways, that was a quick stun lock. Let's get going.
Feelings, get help.
I'll come back to this point again once I finish explaining the full sequence of events. So, we broke up after dating for less than a week and nothing happening between us, and immediately
shouldn't have been
afterwards
dating
they
in the
began...
first place.
You shouldn't have even agreed to the date in the first place. I don't care, oh, my mental health, or oh, my mental illness, or oh, they were about to fucking off themselves.
It's
I don't give
you
a shit.
for
Like I
any-
said
you out of
before, I
anyone
would have
should've-
said,
listen
alright,
to me.
bet, and fucking
Listen
blocked
to-
them.
Listen to me.
Again,
Him, out of anyone, should have known not to date a minor. Out of all the people, the one who's been groomed should have known.
What would the HEV Mark 6 look like? Something tells me that it's literally just like the Doomslayer's fucking suit from Doom Eternal. That's the HEV Mark 6.
okay, again with this fucking thing about like the
Yeah, let's
Harsh
move
truth.
on. Listen, we love
Harsh
Half-Life
enough.
around here, okay? Good series, love it. But
Not what
like,
I was
can we
getting at.
please move
Not what
the
I was
fuck
getting
on?
at. Not what I was getting at. What I was going to get at was again harsh truth. Would you rather blood on your hands or a permanent sex offender's record on your name?
I'd rather have blood on my hands, that'd be kind of fucking badass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna catch a case.
spreading grooming allegations
That's like
in
asking
birdie
if you
drama
eat
circles.
bananas, pineapple,
Good,
banana.
because I don't know if you know this. You put this to the side earlier, but you were dating a child. I don't know.
I'll admit, because of the weird-ass circumstances, their rumors
She's
kinda
starting to
had
sound a
merit.
lot like
There's
Cinnabon.
one
Hey, 11-11.
Oh god. It really is
She's
just two
literally
peas in the
starting to
same
sound like
pod.
Cinnabon.
Fuck's sake.
Also, why is it always when these people turn out to be like just as bad as their abusers, or like these things, like whenever like it turns out that these people are bad, their fucking like art styles just go down to shitter.
The art style dies. I
I have
mean,
no idea.
I don't want to know.
When did
But
Like
frankly,
it's
Birdie
not a
post
coincidence.
about
This isn't
Cindy?
just like
I
a
don't
coincidence.
fucking remember
It's
at this
fucking
point.
pattern.
Anyways.
One screenshot in particular where I told them I thought they were mature for
Oh, that's literally the typical groomer response. Mature for your age. Dude, shut up!
No! Yeah, no, you're
Hey.
cooked. You are cooked.
Hey, brother, yeah.
You are, in fact, very much
Brother,
cooked,
what the
Birdie.
fuck is that?
No. No, you're done.
Now,
You're done. Why don't you
everyone's-
have a seat?
Everyone say it with me. Get up!
I think I have that sound effect. Hang on. I know I have it saved. Please tell me I have it. There it is.
You should kill yourself.
You should cremate your grandmother.
Fucking die!
their age, and that was partially why I
I will
wanted to
pay
date
you.
them.
Well, there's the punch.
I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. I gotta back that shit up.
They were mature for their age, and that was
That's-
partially why I wanted to date them.
Well, there's the
Oh
You
no.
wanted to date them because they were underage, you fucking moron.
Oh my
So
fucking
they
god.
just-
No,
they just
no,
insult
no,
and
no.
hatred.
Fuck that. No. Get out. Leave.
That's the biggest self-report I've seen yet.
Yeah. Never.
What?
It's always the groomers that say you're so mature for your age. If I hear that
Can
sentence
I-
again, I'm gonna actually fucking throw up in my mouth. Honestly, just go fuck yourself. I can't even think of a witty response. Just kill yourself.
Mods, no, don't even give them an elaborate punishment. Just fucking kill them.
Mods.
Fucking die!
Mods, you know
Why
what
are
to
you-
do.
I will pay you.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess it kind of lined.
Wait, what was
I
the
guess it
sound?
kind of lined up.
Anyways, mods, death stuff. What the
We've
fuck?
We are getting extremely stun locked.
Yeah, wait, hang on. Some shit just fell off. What the fuck? I thought that this shit was. My
Your house is
fucking
haunted.
Actually, goddamn haunted now. The ghosts are trying to kill me with books again.
Your house is haunted. You must run.
Oh, that's the Yonka ghost sound. It
Anyways.
just says kill
The
yourself.
puncher, there's the beater audience at home. Oh, it only gets better.
Can I actually
What?
continue the fucking video now?
Yeah, sure, I'll stop.
From here. So you mean to tell me that you use the classic groomer phrase and
That's literally just what we said. That's literally exactly what we just said. That's like the one-to-one line right there.
Oh, you should be
The one-to-one
I'm not even
line
joking.
right
I
there.
swear this is a troll. This has to be a troll.
No.
Thing is that it isn't. It can't
Someone
be.
wake me up. I'm fucking
Listen,
dreaming.
You
I'm
should
in a
know.
bad dream.
you
This
should
is a
know
nightmare,
throughout-
right?
You should know from throughout this entire year that this is not a fucking troll. Hello, Neil.
Hello, Neil. What a time for you to join in. Are you ready for suffering?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
okay,
no.
yay.
The stream just loaded. Oh.
Have fun.
Because apparently the person that helped to out Diddy Barrow 3 is just as bad.
and pedophile phrase. Just use that casually. The lines are beginning to connect. I don't know if you like. That's how evidence builds up. It eventually.
And they were groom mates. Okay, Jade.
Roommates.
Oh my, god.
They really were meant to be together.
That is immediately getting quoted. Oh my god, that's funny as fuck.
They really were meant to be together.
God, you demolished them.
So wait, hold on. By Cindy Bear's roommate, do they mean Jack or do they mean someone else?
Yes, Jack.
Oh,
Never
boy.
mind. Fucking goddamn it. Snake thing fucking beat me to it.
Yeah, Jack is a groomer.
Makes something, and this is making something really bad.
Which is really fucking gross in hindsight. Oh my god. I'm not gonna defend myself for saying that because that is groomer behavior and it wasn't okay for me to say that.
People like Birdie do this a lot.
So you're aware of how bad it was? You
Oh,
were
no, you
already
caught
aware
me.
that
I'm
it would have been bad
grooming
before
them.
you did it. And yet you did it anyways. What the fuck?
Remember, people donated money for this person.
This bitch deserves the.
And I
fucking
guarantee you a
death
good amount of them are
sentence.
probably feeling very much betrayed now.
Very ill. I would be ill if
But
I donated money
Let
to
me
this
be more
person.
specific. Groomers love to do this thing where they just go, oh yeah, well I did say, oh that does look really bad, doesn't it? As if it was like a joke from like a year ago or something. Could be true denial, but I believe Birdie knows what they did. Like, you just showed bad screenshot. That makes you look bad, and you're just gonna be like, oh, that's bad. Wow. What?
Okay, that's
Okay,
enough.
Nocturne, I'm muting your soundboard.
Good idea.
I heard that one.
Muting it immediately. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways.
That really makes me feel better about you. That really makes me feel better about you. I'm sorry, but if you're reacting how the audience should react, you need to get help.
You know what? I honestly couldn't have even said it said it myself. If just oh my god.
Will, however, provide context for it because although what I said was inappropriate, my
Alright,
intentions were not. The conversation
just
started
got more.
when I wanted to address the pros and cons of us dating like a robot.
What?
I'm sorry. The pros and cons of dating a literal I'm sorry. Here you go. Here are the pros and cons of dating a child. The pros, nothing.
The cons. You fucking die.
The cons, you get ostracized by whatever community that you're in. You get labeled as a kitty diddler. Let's see here. You ruin the reputation of whatever groups that you're in because you're a fucking moron.
You end up getting a permanent sex offender's record on your name.
Sandy, have you played Postal 2? Let me see here. Have I played Postal 2? I haven't even opened up Steam today, have I? I'll answer that question in a few minutes.
They don't even have Steam installed. It's just Postal 2. They have like 5,000 copies of Postal 2 downloaded on their computer at one point in time.
You know,
Pros,
honestly,
you
you
go
know
to
what?
jail. Cons, you get a death penalty.
Honestly, you know what? I should probably like. Maybe later I should
Hang on, I
stream.
could quickly answer your question. Have I played Postal 2? Does about 21 hours in Postal 2 answer your question?
God motherfucking damn. Maybe
Listen,
should
I like to be a bit of a
stream-
psychopath sometimes.
Maybe I should stream myself playing Half-Life 2 with the fucking AI sound effects mod.
Oh my god. Pro, you could get more you could get more love you want to spread a prison con that isn't the Oh my god, Jade!
It's a shame I can't see the live stream chat because I have to close my Discord in order to open the YouTube. So I'm missing out on all this.
I just saw what they
missing out
said.
on all this glorious nonsense.
I just know what they said.
It's so
What did they say?
fucking bad.
Is it bad or true? Is it bad but true?
It's bad but true. Guys,
Alright, then hit it-
let me
hit
try
me
to
with-
read it. Let me try to read it with a straight face. Pro, you can get more love you want to spread in prison. Con, that isn't the only thing that will be spread.
Oh my lordy lord.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
Gruesome
Because
is
I'm
fucking.
arrow ace and I didn't feel anything for them.
Gruesome is fucking
Like I
demolished.
said,
Sorry, can I get a rollback on that? I was talking.
I'm sorry, that was really funny.
because I'm arrow ace and I didn't feel anything for them.
Bitch.
You still dated a child. It doesn't matter your fucking sexuality at this point. The fact of the matter is that you decided to try and hook up with a fucking kid.
This also eliminates any plausible deniability because, you know, they admit it.
Paradise Lost for $2. Wait, hang on. Do I even have Paradise Lost?
Like this video is basically like, you know, it's basically evidence for like that, you know, you can't assume plausible deniability because they are aware of what they did was bad.
Oh, I don't have Paradise Lost yet. Ah, I'm 4 cents short. How long does it last? I think it's probably a Steam sale or something. I'll probably take care of that later. It's only
I got 11 cents in my Steam account. I can send that 11 cents over to you.
Like I said, and it eventually became a talk about emotional maturity in relationships. Draggy vented to me and told me they thought they were emotionally mature for their age, so I tried to comfort them by agreeing with them and explaining that emotional maturity is a trait that would be desirable in a partner.
Sure, pal.
Okay, and they're still a child! They're 13! Who the fuck cares? Why are you trying to go through fucking, like, Olympic level platinum medalist mental fucking gymnastics just so that way you can try and, like, defend yourself from this? No, you're cooked!
You ain't just cooked, you're fucking baked. You are oven baked.
What did I just get pinged with? Prelude Encore? What the fuck? Wait, hang on. Just as a bit of a palate cleanser. I gotta see this. What the fuck? Oh.
He was fucking ballin'.
Oh, so the preludes, so the encore stuff is like their own unique levels? Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
If anyone just punched Walter White in the face.
If anyone just punched Walter White in the face, alright. Yeah, it's apparently an encore thing for Prelude. I don't know if it's out yet. The encore levels unlocked after beating the game are 7-4 for now. Remix rooms from earlier levels with much trickier enemy placements and some new gameplay twists. Basically, imagine if Ultra Kill had an additional difficulty mode that changed enemy encounters, but with all the filler cut out. 0-E, while not done yet, will be in the next update. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be awesome.
Of course, as you can see, this did not come out sounding normal. The way I phrased this was gross because I didn't know what I was saying. My brains were scrambled.
But you knew what you were saying.
This fucking defense is pissing me off!
You knew what you were saying. You knew what you were doing.
Oh, okay, go back.
I will not take, oh, my mental state was so-and-so as an excuse.
Yeah.
Stop using that excuse.
Wait, why is fucking Barney in the background?
Okay, great, fantastic.
And honestly, besides
Was that him actually reacting to the fucking Barney being in the back?
Random Barney jump scare.
Okay, that's funny.
agreeing
Oh,
to
no, what
date
if it was-
them, I think
what if it
this
was
is the
fucking
only
Henry?
actual instance
Henry!
where I said something
Yeah, but-
weird to them. I even confirmed a few months later that my intentions were to comfort them as a friend, and this wasn't an attempt at, like, flirting or trying to manipulate them.
You still agreed to date them.
You still agreed to date them, and you used their supposed mental maturity as a reason why you thought that they could be suitable as a partner.
Please, genuinely, explain to me, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, please, please enlighten me as to how in the fuck this could have led to this, and no, you cannot use your mental disorders as a defense.
I'm sorry, Chad, for blowing out your eardrums. I'm just frustrated, and I can't vent by actually yelling, so I have to make my microphone louder.
Like, this just...
reason I had to confirm my intentions, however, is because months later, in fucking DICE, Draggy sexualized my wording in this situation in a way that romanticizes grooming. If this isn't enough for you, I want you to know that it was also paired with this screenshot where Draggy admits to wanting to groom and rape Olive Bear, an account that was made to represent an 11-year-old child.
I mean, that's also pretty fucked up, but at the exact same time, I feel like I should also mention that, again, you thought that it was okay to date a fucking 13-year-old. Your hands are not clean either.
Listen, all that I'm gathering from this is that everybody who is, like, remotely aware of each other in this giant fucking circle of losers are all awful people.
Everyone just fucking sucks here. You're a terrible person, they're a terrible person, City is a terrible person. What the fuck?
Jar is a terrible person.
Well, Jar is obviously a terrible person, and he who shall not be named, as he has deleted all of his socials, at least as far as I'm aware of, is also a terrible person.
This is like fucking Warhammer 40k, except nobody here is cool, they're all just bad, and you can't feel, and you don't want to side with anybody.
Yeah, ain't
Oh
nobody
no,
in
they're
this...
all the Tau!
They're all the Tau!
In all seriousness, I have nothing against the Tau. Wait, no, shit, they're all
Supposed
oh no, it's
grooming
all the
in Birdie
Eldari.
drama community was entirely performative, and in reality they fetishize and get off to grooming and child abuse.
Don't make up things the child gets off to. That's fucking gross. Like, it must be me. It must be just me, but this whole rigmarole of, like, twisting this situation is so bad. I mean, it makes me think.
Yeah, like, even, like, here's the thing. I could be willing to believe that the kid is that genuinely fucked up. Because I've known a lot of fucked up individuals. Unfortunately. However, you basically stating, I'm not the bad guy because they're worse, is not a defense.
As we've just discussed, everybody in this giant circle are losers and awful people. Everyone's the bad guy. Even the kids. The kids are bad guys, apparently. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
Think that you probably have more skeletons in your closet.
Their sole intention when coming out about this was to try to slander me. They never even—
What do you mean, slander?
It's not slander if you admitted to dating a 13-year-old.
Yeah, you just admitted it within this fucking video that you thought that it was okay. You even elaborated on some of your words, saying that you were trying to justify it. And then you doubled back and said, well, I wasn't in the right headspace. Fuck off!
I'm telling you, this is like this fucking thing where people are like, if there's a truth and people don't like it, they'll call it anything except the truth.
Yeah. Hello there, some kid. Welcome to hell.
saw my actions
Hope you have
as
fun,
grooming
'cause
in
we're
the
not.
first place. They admitted to me twice that others gave them the idea to label it as grooming.
Yeah, and I think they kind of have the right idea because you literally whipped out the usual groomer phrase of, "You're very mature for your age."
I swear to God, if we're gonna get fucking Cine Bear shit, like where you're like handpicking a very specific definition of grooming.
I swear to God, if that happens, I'm actually going to drown myself.
I'm going to shove myself
You know
into the
what?
Large Hadron Collider and take that 5.8 trillion degrees Celsius beams straight to the chest.
Yeah.
Well, to find out you're a groomer, right? This is like the most basic stage 1 grooming talk. I don't believe you're a groomer, but my friends say I should label this as grooming. So the people outside of the circle think that this is grooming, but the
Hello,
victim
Gordon.
doesn't. The person being used and abused, that's how that works. This is how the system is. You've built a perfect grooming system. Congratulations.
Back to when I said I think they took advantage of me, let me explain that too. I can't really say for sure, but like, I think this whole thing was planned. The timing of asking me out 5 days.
No, this wasn't planned. You weren't being taken advantage of. You couldn't have been because you were the older recipient.
Exactly.
You
were
had-
the older person in this case.
You had the responsibility to not go through with this, and you actively chose to go through with it. You were not being taken advantage of.
Like,
You
Jesus.
failed. You failed.
I'm back
You
once
failed the
again.
vibe check. You failed the vibe check.
Yeah.
5 days after my breakup and waiting for me to be in a vulnerable state, along with all of the evidence shown here, leads me to believe that this was all with the intention of getting dirt on me, similar to Olive Bear, which from what I believe Draggy was also behind, but I don't have any evidence, so I can't really say for sure.
Well, we have evidence of you grooming, so we'll go ahead and go with that one. Yeah. Freeman, put that on the paper sheets.
I have work to do. I have like an actual job.
It was like a...
and I make money. I have an actual job and I do shit.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional.
I want
How
to
the fuck?
do my job. I'm not talking.
It was a bit.
My conclusion is, I think it would be inaccurate and slanderous to label me as a groomer with this incident in mind. Despite
It's not slander
It's not-
if you admitted to it.
It's not slander when you literally just said in this video that you went in with the intention of attempting to fucking date them, and then use justifications and weird shit that even you know is bad.
I'm genuinely sorry for anybody who donated money to this person.
Yeah, and apparently from what I've heard, the donated money didn't even go to actually helping his living situation at all. It went to fucking
Hello,
My Little
Rusty.
Pony merch.
Oh
Ew.
no. Hello, Rusty.
Oh no, they're a gooner.
They're much worse than that.
So they're both
The
rumors?
jar.
Yeah, apparently! It's not slander if
Okay,
it's true. Yeah,
not
exactly.
What's with
And the thing
MLP
is that it
and
can't be
pedophiles?
slander when you fucking admit to it.
Listen,
What's with
Nocturne.
MLP and attracting pedophiles?
Well, now
Have I
that you've
just been
opened it,
DM'd? Rusty,
now
what
that
did you
both of
send
you have
me?
opened Pandora's box, I'm going to say this: the jar.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Rusty, I just took a
No.
look at that on stream. It's not even out yet. It's coming in the next update.
Did my mic not pick up?
Make the
I
world-
said, but never mind. You know
I
what? We're getting stun locked. Let's just keep going.
Apparently Jack is also guilty of sending gore and porn to people that they didn't like.
Oh.
Oh, for
Oh,
Great.
No.
Oh no, he's a 4chaner!
I have dealt. I have.
Of
I have.
course,
I
The
have.
MLP stuff now.
I have unironically dealt with people who have done that to me, so I
Of
know
course, Chris.
how awful it is, and I know how potentially scarring it can be.
What
Yeah.
the fuck
That's-
is wrong
that's-
with people? If you
that's
don't like
deplorable.
someone, just don't talk to them. Why would you? Why?
No, listen. Okay, listen.
Probably.
This. I talked about this with Nocturne just before the stream. Now that they've talked about this, sorry, I'm having a little bit of a fucking moment.
It's okay.
Basically, somebody who didn't like me in a server decided to send me bestiality of somebody doing it to a snake because they knew
What
that I
the
liked
fuck?!
and they did it to torment me. I was 15 at the time.
Oh.
Tell them to kill themselves.
We're gonna
Punish
move
it.
very swiftly past that.
Yes, please. So
Moving at a
I'm just
brisk
making a point
pace.
that I'm just
Because-
making a point.
Oh my god, I
I'm-
do not want to unpack any of that.
I'm just making a point as to I know how genuinely deplorable of an action it is to do something like that to a person.
Yeah, no shit.
So
The
the
greatness
fact
of this,
that
I do not personally view
Wait, hang on, I gotta back up here.
this incident in mind. Despite the moral grayness of this, I
It's not morally gray! I'm sorry, but what the fuck are you talking about? Moral grayness, you groomed a child!
My brother in Christ, you groomed a child!
I think I'm starting to tweak. That's what's happening. I think I'm unironically starting to tweak.
Gonna speed walk on the other side of the street from that conversation.
do not personally view it as grooming, as I believe I was manipulated into a situation where I could be made to look bad while I
Guys, you see, I can't be a groomer. It's the child's fault. Again, you're using the same exact defenses that fucking Diddy Bear used, where it's the kid's fault that you ended up like this. No, it's not!
You have officially gaslit yourself into being the victim.
Well done, you fucking moron.
Get off the internet, dig yourself a hole, and fucking live in it.
Exactly.
No, bury yourself and fucking die. That's what you deserve.
Dissolve
Kill
yourself
yourself.
in a vat of acid.
Very rarely do I ever say
You
this,
deserve
but
to be the trees in the
unironically,
Violent Slayer.
die.
He
couldn't
deserves
even
to be the
think for
trees in the
myself.
Violent Slayer.
No, I just feel like you got a child involved with your little breakup, and you just got together just.
Warren, that is the worst thing I think I've read all day.
What did Warren say?
Warren just said, that is not the mental image I want to have when someone says, use your noodle. I'm going to fucking execute you for that, Warren.
Warren, I'm going to kill. Warren,
Warren, you've
I'm
made
gonna
a few
fucking
jokes
kill you. I'm gonna
that
fucking kill
occurred in
you,
the
Warren.
past. This wasn't one of them.
I'm okay. I'm putting my hands to the fucking screen. I'm fucking strangling you.
You know what, that's
Die.
enough.
Fucking strangle him.
You know what, that's enough. Go to hell! Rusty,
No, that's
did you not hear me, Rusty? I just said I already checked DMs. I'm already aware of the upcoming Encore level. Anyways.
To get some feelings out and then throw them
Oh,
away
it
once
didn't
you were
pick
done.
up.
Anyway, that was just that video. Just a little segment that I wanted to talk about. Thank you once again to the creator I'm linking down below. But I want to show you one more tiny situation that further proves how weird Birdie is. The situation began with this child posting their fan art of Birdie. And I wouldn't personally respond to this fan art I unless it was...
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird.
It's like an adult sexual.
I mean, it's
act.
obviously
Now
clear
like
at this
a-
point that something is not
Now we
right
got
with the
something going on. But
child.
this is a child, and Birdie decided to respond saying, "Oh, you gonna eat this up?"
Boy ain't
A bit
right.
Weird, and someone did point that out. Why are you speaking with children? It's like this is a sexual art. They see you sexually. This is like a bit weird. Birdie immediately went into defense mode, which is a bit suspicious. And yeah, this person is a child. Here's their little bio. And after this whole shit, G-Man, what do you want?
Wake up,
Huh?
Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Fuck yourself!
I said, alright, that's enough. I racked my handgun next to my mic, but Discord didn't pick it up.
I actually did. It just didn't pick it up at all.
Do it again. Do it again. We need to hear it.
I can turn off noise suppression. Hold on.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why it didn't get picked up.
Get that thing back out. But also, it's a VP9, so it doesn't really have like a super loud action.
I'll probably have to hold it close
Do you
to the
not
mic.
do you not have something bigger like a shotgun? Cause it'll definitely pick up if you pump it.
Not in my room, no. I've got
And
this.
then what?
Did that pick it up?
Nope.
Damn it.
Go get the shotgun.
It's downstairs. I don't want to go fucking get it. Sanity knows I have a shotgun.
Yes, I know about that one. That's what I
Yeah,
just referenced. I said, and then what?
You gotta go and get it for the bit. We'll wait.
Oh. Like downstairs, just locked in a fucking gun case. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Oh well. Anyways.
Wait.
I could go fucking get my AR. I think that's just as quiet as my handgun though. What the fuck was that?
We
Well,
bring back the
okay,
guillotine.
whatever. Sorry guys, but I just got chased through this facility by Bear 5. Anyway, let me end the video. What do I think about this whole situation at the end of the day? The whole Cindy Bear...
Well, I mean, if I were to give my own thoughts, it just got even more messy than I initially thought it was. But apparently there's a follow-up that this guy ended up making relatively recently.
Oh no. Not more.
He's going.
Yes, there is in fact more. The rabbit hole goes ever deeper, and I want to ever more jump off the nearest cliff.
Reddit hole.
Is that a Spangleboard Snipple Pants intro card?
Yes, it is.
What if I just been ping? Oh, it's probably just about the encore levels. it's
I'm
fine.
SpongeBob.
Mother Rita is the kindest and sweetest person I've ever met.
Hang on, we gotta play the meme from the beginning of today's video.
Oh, the fucking. It's in the VC chat. It's in the VC chat.
Oh, whoa.
I've been losing my shit. I've been losing my shit over that since my fucking younger brother sent it to me a couple nights ago.
It's so funny!
Yeah, I agree. It's so good. Seems like something from a YTP.
She moderate donuts.
First Karshnersh. Should we just make that a sound effect for the shits and giggles?
How's it going? Someone needs to turn it into a sound effect. Cause that is funny. Shush.
First Karshnersh. Hey, Fortress 2 reference, let's go.
Hello,
Oh.
everyone. Don't ask about the shirt. Before we begin, do not harass anyone in this video, and I'll be using the help of another creator's video within this video. They go by Slime on YouTube, and I'm gonna go ahead and link their stuff below. Just go to their
What
channel,
happened to your
check all their
hairline,
stuff
bro?
out. They themselves...
God damn.
I'm sorry, but I have to point it out. What happened?
You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
No, I'm concerned. This isn't like I'm being mean. I'm being concerned. Who fucked up your hair?
Bro got
Baba.
that violation cut.
What research?
Bro's
about
hairline
Groomer
is
does for
pushed
an
back
MF?
to the 1800s.
What researching about a fucking groomer does to you?
Yes, I know about the new TF2 comic. I just don't care right now.
are a victim of Birdie. And they said they're working on a pretty big video about
like,
Birdie to
I do
show
not
their
care.
situation and all that, and it just seems like this set of screenshots and all that are given out by a more knowledgeable person on this whole thing. So Birdie slash Jack back a while ago made a GoFundMe where a lot of people actually came in and funded it, and well, at the time I felt pretty happy. I was like, dang, this person's getting out of that mean place, get out of there. But after seeing a lot of stuff about Birdie and Cinny, and then going back to the situation, it's weird. A bad outcome arose from the GoFundMe. A person named Queen slash Dorothy gave a lot of information to our little fella here, Slime. Stuff to show people like me who are really invested in this situation, and this stuff is pretty messed up. It seems on the 28th of October, Birdie did get their payment. They got their payment, they celebrated it, showed they friends. And yeah, that is something to celebrate if you were actually going to use the money for what you promised. That would have been amazing. But instead, something weird happened. Once Cinny Bear moved to the next apartment that they got access to, they started saying that they were hungry. This Queen slash Dorothy fella sent the fridge, which looks completely full. And even with that, Birdie would continue to cope and cry about being hungry until someone would get them DoorDash. Did you?
So you just don't want to cook food?
Lazy bitch.
Get off your lazy ass and cook something!
Cook some goddamn food!
You can make a fucking omelet! An
Merry
omelet is the
Christmas,
easiest thing to
everyone.
make. Crack some
Except
fucking
for
eggs,
you.
scramble that shit,
Give me
put it in a pan!
You know what's even easier?
Egg.
Fucking bologna sandwich. Just take a slab of bologna, slap it on the pan, prep your fucking bread slices, put the cooked bologna on the bread, maybe put some cheese or mayo or ketchup or whatever the fuck you want to put on that bread. There you go. You got a bologna sandwich. It doesn't take more than 5 fucking minutes to cook. And you don't gotta crack an egg, which could potentially make a mess.
President Arms Sanity. I actually did do. I want to get back into the AI, or not AI translated, Google translated Metal Gear Rising stuff, because that's always so fun to voice act.
I want to see an
Google
edited
Translate
version of
it,
Metal
yeah.
Gear Rising where the entire Senator Armstrong speech has been shorted down to him just saying egg and then goes into the fight.
I did. You should play
Egg to boost the economy.
No, he like rises out of Excelsior, just goes egg, and it goes right into the fight.
You know what I should do? I own Half-Life on
Egging
Steam.
revenge.
I should download Half-Life Google Translated, and then you guys can watch me play that.
The fridge.
Do you really need like McDonald's or something that badly? Don't you have around 12,000 you could spare?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you
fridge
should
is
burn
huge.
through that money on stuff like that when you have food in the fridge, but you have the money. You have the money to DoorDash. I don't get what's going on here. You're beginning to seem like an actual waste of space. Slime says it's kind of a petty point to bring that up, and I don't think it is. Like, the money's there. They should have it, right? They have food, right? It's all there. All they need to do is get up out of their bed and then go do stuff. Personally, if I bought a fridge full of food and one of my apartment mates was just sitting in their room asking someone else to buy DoorDash when I know they have money, probably would kick them out or something. Slime asks,
If not food, what was he spending the money on?
and that's a really good question, Slime.
Is this where we're gonna get that fucking whammy here?
I mean, maybe after all, the payment didn't go through. Maybe they don't have the money no mo. Maybe it was like a glitch or something.
My Little Pony packages and merch.
My little pedo.
You have $12,000 and you spent it on fucking My Little Pony shit instead of actual food to keep you alive.
The groomer mindset.
You basically scam. Wow. You actually did
This
end
is
up
what-
basically scamming people. Congratulations, Birdie. You basically proved the idiots that I fucking hate correct. Egg! He just dicks right in.
Running at him at full speed.
Egg! Egg, 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 egg!
Playing college egg, you know.
I played college egg! Played college egg, you know! At some fucking Ivy League school!
A University of
No,
Egg.
I must be missing something. There's no...
All egg.
This was stated in a post under Dorothy's page, to which I asked for proof in which I was given this.
What? I'm not missing a damn thing. So you're telling me after all this time of playing with people's feelings to get the money that you wanted, I mean, at the end of the day, it still could have been brought to good use. But after everything that's happened, it's just being spent on My Little Pony shit? I mean...
The jar.
No! 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 Not the jar! No! No!
Go back. Go back and make me see that again, you bitch.
And I got nothing against My Little
What?
Pony, but this is $12,000 you were supposed to use to get your life back on track, and no...
Exactly. Like, this was supposed to be money.
Remember when there was like a plush from a
That
My Little
could be
Pony character
used
with a
to-
hole in the ass?
You have invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid, and open all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Clearly you didn't think this through kind of stupid.
I should fucking kill you, kind of stupid.
No, not a lot of people get that opportunity and you threw it the fuck away. And just in case if Birdie wants to go, oh, but my brain, motherfucker.
I swear to God, I guarantee you he would probably use that defense. He would probably go like, it was me not in the right headspace when I decided to blow my $12,000 on My Little Pony bullshit. No, how about instead, you kill yourself!
I just wasn't mentally cognizant. I was a little bit unconscious when I made those purchases. My fingies,
I was
just kind of did that.
when I bought all those
just did
Cooper
everything all on their
plushies
own.
with holes in.
My hands were doing things while I was asleep. I didn't.
My hands
I
were doing things, Chris. My hands were doing things,
God,
Chris.
okay, please no.
Hey, Chris.
What the fuck is going on?
You just went from groomer to Herbert the pervert.
What the fuck?
Hey, Chris.
What is that sound effect?
Carcass. Anyways.
This point, with all of the lies and all the bullshit, it's literally like the BoJack Horseman bit. Straight up, it is you now.
No, BoJack, just stop. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol, or the drugs, or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career, or when you were a kid. It's you. Alright? It's you.
I can see the mental thing being used like once, and then you become a better person if you're really going to become a better person. But continuing to lie and do shit like this over and over and over again, it's just you. That is just you. That is just how you operate. You can't keep making bad decisions and then going, well, it's just going to be my mental stuff, man.
Yeah. But again, I just can't get over that. Like, not only was he exposed, well, it wasn't even really exposed, he just self-reported on the fact that he apparently thought that it was okay to date a 13-year-old. He also thought that it was perfectly fine to blow all of the $12,000 that he ended up getting from the kindness of other people on My Little Pony bullshit instead of actually trying to fix his life.
Guna mindset.
I don't even have anything clever to say. That's just fucking stupid.
Sorry. I'm someone with some mental issues I wouldn't like to bring up, but unlike Birdie, I can...
Yeah, how old is Birdie? I think probably in his 20s, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. Old enough to know better. That's really all I need to... That's all you really need to know.
Become a better person, because you're not supposed to dodge blame, you're not supposed to do all this willy-nilly dance, and you're not supposed to lie to people to get money from them, to use it to buy stupid shit. Is that just me? Are we all like clicked in, locked in here? That's just my personal take on it. Slime goes on to say,
the people that are in support of Jack often criticize us who are against him for not watching his return video to the internet in back that addressed most his earlier controversies. Only issue being, that video is littered with obvious lies.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. This whole time I've been saying stuff like that. It's as if every single one of them either didn't watch the video or watched a bit of it and said, there's no way this person could lie, right? Let's just throw this all to the wind. This cannot be a lie. People can get better, more chances, even though they've clearly taken a lot of chances. This is the biggest lie possibly yet. At this point, this is just who Birdie is. Just a liar, manipulator, person who only cares about themselves. Birdie is someone that if you're supporting them...
Yeah.
Yeah, not much more to say there. They just a motherfucker.
That's really all we need to know.
Okay, gaming time.
No, not gaming time quite yet.
Let's go back to eternity!
This is
Oh
like
god, no. Oh god, no. Not today, not today. But we do have something pretty funny here.
Oh no.
So, I literally got recommended this video literally like, I think like a few minutes before I even started the stream, and I thought that it would at least be a good starting, you know, a palate cleanser after we just literally went through hell.
Just to get into some silly nonsense.
Yeah. Just to get into the goofiness that is the anti-woke losers.
So a couple days ago, the Ghost of Yote trailer came out, and this game looked sick. But right after this was revealed, something happens that happens literally every single time any piece of new media comes out, and it's really starting to piss me off. That's right, for this week's Media Monday, we're going to be talking about anti-woke content slop. The people who put out such great takes as...
Do I have to play as a girl? Can I play as a guy?
They put a woman in a...
Guys, woman bad. Guys, did you guys know? Woman bad.
Woman?
Thank you, Alvin and Bronx.
Ow, my fucking ears. Thank you.
Woman only made for breeding and sex.
Oh yeah, I know that the same exact thing is going on with The Witcher, where people are like dogging on it for the silliest reasons and whatnot, when literally anybody could look at the Witcher 4 trailer, and like the only thing that I can really even say about it is that like, my only problems with it is that it doesn't really show any of the actual gameplay, but it at least has enough behind it that I can at least build up a good amount of hype, and especially since well, it's part of the Witcher series, you can basically bet that it's going to be good.
Yeah. Legalize nuclear bombs.
Samurai game. Well, the voice actress for the new character, she's gone to pride parades, and she doesn't like the police. Oh my god, what will we do?
We're like Ghost of Woke. Bro, what?
Are you kidding me, man?
Wait, I'm sorry, that's a good one right there. Why do people dogpile on games for those reasons? It's because they're talentless fucking losers that literally have nothing else to do with their lives other than bitch about minorities in games.
And in real life.
We've been playing as women since Metroid, this ain't new, why is it still a problem? Well, you see, it's because it's currently popular and new now to just hate women. And on top of that, too, they're just mad that the woman isn't, like, you know, super sexed up with, like, you know, fully rendered coochie or something along those lines, like the fucking cinematic mod for Half-Life 2.
If Half-Life 2 came out in 2024, everybody would be in fucking everybody on the fucking anti-woke side would be up in arms about Alex Vance.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They would not only be up in arms about Alex Vance, they would also be up in arms about Eli Vance as well. Because both of them play a pretty big role in Half-Life 2, especially in the episodes.
Okay, I have to ask, why would they be mad at Eli? Is it like an ableism thing because he has a fucking prosthetic?
Well, that and of course his skin color.
Oh, I see. Fucking people getting mad at melanin.
Because he's black!
Black Baba Gordon.
Won't you adopt me? Not gonna say it.
We do.
We're like Ghost of Woke. Bro, what?
Are you kidding me, man? What are these talentless freaks doing? Who cares what someone's politics as an actor are? This nonsense happened in everything, and it's so dumb. I'm so tired of seeing this crap. New Metal Gear Solid game?
I just hope I just hope they don't remake it and make it political, you know?
You want to show off?
I'm sorry. What do you mean they don't make it? Have you ever played a Metal Gear game? Have you ever played a Metal Gear game?
Oh my god.
I haven't even played any of the other Metal Gear games, and I know that they're meant to be the goofiest form of political commentary!
Like, seriously, the Metal Gear Solid series is literally like... They're literally like time capsules of what politics were at the time that they were created.
Exactly.
Or...
And the thing is that with some of them, they've aged like a fine wine.
The entire fucking, like the fucking AI reveal in the fucking, like, later in the second half of Metal Gear Solid 2.
That was so good.
The fucking information control and shit, that kind of stuff.
Like
I wonder.
With the skull as well. Oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Some of the cool animations you did in Concord, which are objectively pretty cool stuff. Woke. Using Unreal Engine to make a game? Yeah, that's woke now.
Oh my god, I still remember that shit.
Wait, hold on. How was that woke?
I have absolutely no idea. Apparently they think that using a fucking, like, you know, easy access game engine is apparently woke now. It reminds me of the fucking Godot bullshit all over again, and it's fucking silly.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Unreal Engine is easy to make bright, colorful games in, so that means it's woke because it's super easy to make bright, colorful games in.
Funniest is that Ciri in
that's-
Witcher 4
that's
looks the
terrible.
same as from Witcher 3. That's even funnier. People getting upset over that is even funnier now, because apparently she existed in Witcher 3. That's awesome.
The
Fellas,
mouth.
is it gay to like buff women? Fellas, is it gay to like...
Thank you,
Laura
Andy Pants.
Croft?
Guys, is it gay to like women?
This is like post-irony as well.
This is beyond irony. This is beyond irony. This is like, fucking...
mental retardation.
Meaning's been stretched so far that the thread's two-dimensional. Yeah, exactly.
Likely to consume a product if I knew that the people that are making the product actively dislike me based off of something that I can't even control.
Comical amount of
Please
diversity.
shut up,
Most
genocide
offensive being the major of the Cadian guardsmen, who is an Indian woman, an ugly one at that.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Bro, who the
mean.
fuck
That's
should
fucking
give a-
mean.
Well, that is Synthetic Man for you, the man that constantly talks about how, like, the Jews are replacing the population all the time, so I mean, like...
What?
Yeah, I wish I was making that shit up. That is, like, 90% of all of his live streams.
So he's just a raging anti-Semite.
Well,
I
raging
think he's
anti-Semite,
just
raging
brain humor.
racist, homophobe, transphobe, everything.
Dumbass.
He's basically... He's basically somebody that would probably only get along with a certain, white-robed and pointy hat-wearing clan, if you will.
Oh, you mean ranting for
Insert Markiplier clip.
the Ku Klux Klan?
Oh.
Oh no!
Wait, hang on, what?
That's what Markiplier said.
Wait, hang
you
on.
not remember that?
I remember that.
He sounded like a ghost or something, and he's like, "Oh, it's the Ku Klux Klan."
I gotta... The Cool Sheets clan.
The Ku Klux Klan. Oh no.
He says it like he's his worst enemy.
Weist.
Oh no!
The Ku Klux Klan. Oh no.
Wait, it comes from this one? I gotta watch this video later. I gotta watch this video later, because I don't remember that one, but that's funny as fuck. Just him going, the Ku Klux Klan! Oh no!
Oh, a letter. Oh, that's not a letter. That's a threat.
Hey, a letter! I have friends! Oh, that's not a letter, that's a threat.
Why?
So weird. This is such a weird thing to do. But the craziest part is, when the games are successful, they change their tune instantly. They turn around and they say that the game is actually anti-woke. The game makes the
Yeah, exactly. Like, the moment that a game becomes extremely successful, they immediately turn around and say, well, it's actually anti-woke now. Forget everything that we said literally, like, weeks before the game even released, like, how it was going to fail and how it was going to suck ass. It's popular now, and we would look bad if we actually decide to continue shitting on it and actually stick by our fucking guns for once in our lives.
And then once it becomes a year or so old, they immediately go back to calling it woke.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's put it this way. The anti-woke crowd are by far the most spineless motherfuckers that exist out there.
Literally. Being scared of a 7-year-old.
It's like they all went on the fiery fist of pain and they got their spines ejected from their skeletons.
Oh yeah, I remember. I love the SpongeBob reference.
Let's see. Wait, hang on. Yeah,
That was
fucking
a
Amalgamated just put this in. I'm gonna have to send this to fucking Warren at this point because he made like some sort of weird fucking comment about like how he's weary about the new Witcher game when they don't even look that different. Look at this shit. It's the same shit. Same shit. I don't know why people are upset.
Got that funky beat playing.
Oh my god, undo.
Anyways.
Woke mad. Which fucking one is it? Clearly it can't be woke means bad game and anti-woke means good game, right? That would be so stupid. Surely the people making this content have some actual convictions and backbones behind them and don't exclusively look at things based on how many women are in it or how many black people are in it or how many...
Yeah, you'd be sorely mistaken. You'd be very mistaken.
Brown people are in it, or if they're gay
Never
or
underestimate
trans
the
people are in
power
it.
of
That would be
mental
too dumb.
degradation and a
Surely
bone
this
to pick.
must be some form of analysis of the art itself. Well, if you're just as fed up with anti-woke crap showing up on your feed or people responding
Marvel
to it as
Rivals?
I am, in which case I'm really sorry for subjecting you to this crap, you'll probably notice that there's a through-line pattern with this. They only ever punch down, but they only ever punch down to failing.
Oh, hey, look, it's Mr. Pronouns. It's Captain Thumb.
Fucking pronouns!
Fucking pronouns!
Fucking shit opportunity!
We need to turn every
Fucking
single
Modern
expression that this
California
man
day.
makes into a fucking soy jack. We need to do that.
We've
Soy
already
Jack,
got that.
no, we need to.
We literally
Soy
already
Jack
have.
I know we have enough thumb jacks, but we need more. We need to make fun of this man until he leaves.
I know what you're talking about. We need to Soy Jack rotoscope him.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I know what you.
A frame
Like
by
the face
frame soy
cutscenes.
jackening.
This would be a great day for the soy jack community. I mean,
Anyways.
not really. This is not racist.
See,
but yeah.
you can't make the case of go woke, go broke if something woke is making a lot of money in your eyes. So you are forced to capitulate on this. You are forced to go back and say, actually, the Space Marine game that we just said was a bunch of woke propaganda. Actually, that's a super macho men thing, and the woke people, they hate this game. Is there any analysis of the text or the stuff in the game that makes them change their mind?
Nope. I can answer that for you right now. No. It's purely because of popularity. They will
Let me remind you.
they will immediately turn around and say that it's a success the moment that it is a success. And they will say that it's because it's anti-woke.
Let me remind you, Mass Effect is considered woke by these morons because they are literal xenophiles. Xenophobes.
Oh.
I had a bit of a brain fart. Let me try that again. Remember, fuck it. Let's just keep going. My brain is not functioning today.
What have I just joined into? We're doing a little bit of a palate cleanser by watching this man trash on the anti-woke crowd, which is very respectable.
No, it's exclusively the money and the success the game sees. If Space Marine 2 was a bad game, they would hone in on whatever cherry-picked number of developers they could find with any left-leaning politics anywhere on any of their social medias. Which, mind you, for anti-woke... It's brain-rotting me, I can't even say it. For anti-woke content creators...
Anti-will.
Anti-will. It's like a fucking YouTube poop. It's just like anti-wee in the sauce.
In the worst.
When the sauce is among us.
It's not like their trucks so much.
That's
So out. Whip out the AVG and clip again.
Shush.
Wow. Shush. Shush. Shush.
Swish.
Includes
Wow.
a character happening
Wow.
to be black and a Space Marine. Damn, didn't know the Codex Astartes fucking allowed for communism. Like, it's so clear to see that I think the average person is actually starting to get a little bit fed up with the anti-woke crap being pushed.
Oh,
that at
really?
this point, I'm seeing more people making fun of these people than actually doing this stuff.
When you're forced to play as a woman in your big boy video games. God damn.
Oh, hey,
Sure,
it's,
you
it's,
Timmy.
it's the funny baby voiced by the guy who fucking shot and killed somebody on set.
What?
Alec Baldwin.
Damn, alright.
Because they're
Sorry,
getting
I'm
so desperate and grasping at so
too
many
woke.
straws that their mask is starting to slip from it. The grift is getting exposed.
What mask?
If I can watch a new game trailer and instantly know from the first frame on this new Dragon Age trailer that happens to have a woman in it, there's gonna be an outrage about her not being hot enough. Or
yeah, exactly. Like, I will, I've taken a look at all of, like, the game trailers that came out from, like, the Game Awards and whatnot. I knew immediately with the fucking Witcher trailer that there was going to be some dumb motherfuckers going like, "Woman bad! Woman not hot! Woman bad! Me pee-pee no go hard! Therefore it bad!"
Erectile dysfunction.
I was about to make that joke. Erectile dysfunction.
Like, again, I feel like I just need to mention, I've said this in, like, another person's server, but, like, the last thing that I think about whenever it comes to a game is whether or not I can play it with one fucking hand, okay?
I think that's one of the least of your concerns.
The least of my concerns is whether or not it's a one-handed game. The most of my concerns is whether it's a good game that I can fucking play.
Dude, I mean, the only case is with Ultra Kill with the official butt plug support. I guess that could work.
We did not talk about that.
It was added as a joke.
Not added as a joke. They actually added that.
Yes, I did see the Game Awards 2024 chat on the Witcher 4 reveal trailer. I did see that shit.
As a joke. I'm not saying it was itself a joke. It was added for the funny.
So a Wii game. I mean, I guess you're not wrong, AJ. Okay. I guess a Wii game is one-handed, but that's just because of how the remote is made. Speaking of which, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to bring in a couple of consoles for my video game ads video. Literally right beside me. I know you guys can't see it, but I have like one of the last basically I got like a PlayStation Vita Slim variant. And it was one of the last ones in circulation. I still have it. I don't know if it's functional anymore, but I still have it. It's a nice little trophy piece, if you will.
Or there's gonna be outrage about her existing. They're gonna say that Dragon Age, a game made by BioWare, has gone woke.
Are you pro-child mutilation? Well, good
Hello,
news. You can live out that fantasy in the new Dragon Age game.
I'm not even...
I mean, admittedly, this part didn't exactly age too well. I mean, this is from 2 months ago, before the Dragon Age game actually came out, and it was revealed that it was kind of preachy slop. But, like, even still, it is just kind of funny to still look back and just kind of go, like, they were just focusing on all the wrong things.
Even
like,
dignify
Veilguard
that before us.
was just, like, bad minority representation, but there's a lot more things wrong with that game than just the minority representation.
Yeah, it was just the unfortunate icing on top of the shit cake.
And those motherfuckers on the anti-woke community gobbled it up.
Yeah, they hyper-focused on minority bad! Minorities bad! So you're not trying to look for point-and-click adventure. Oh, you mean playing with one hand and cooking steak with the other? Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I mean.
Yes, indeed.
All this brings me to Exhibit A of this mask slipping. Andy Pants Gaming.
Today, I want to talk about...
Oh, boy.
The
what a great way to...
of games.
God, I still can't get over that one. I like how his intro sequence is... fucking Fortnite. Only in Fortnite will I see the fucking guy from Lethal Company next to Kratos, and both of them are doing the gritty at the exact same time. Listen, as much as I love to rag on Fortnite, you just have to appreciate the shitposty nature of it at this point.
You got Omni-Man cranking 90s while Goku blasts Master Chief from behind with a shotgun, and then Optimus Prime comes up with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only kind of game where you can see something like that happen and genuinely not sound insane while saying that it happened in the game.
The only other game I can think of where you can have stupid shit like that happen is like downloading workshop mods for Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah. Is that an actual collab with a Lethal Company? I would hope so. I don't think they're allowed to just, like, take shit without bothering to ask, hey, is it okay if we add this into the game?
It's all collabs and shit. Yeah, it's like, they have animes. They have official anime. They have fucking Dragon Ball, fucking Naruto.
They have literally. They
let me
have
tell
have
you,
Marvel and
Futurama as
DC
well.
in this shit. Like,
let me tell you, if they injected all of those characters in without some kind of like contractual agreement, that would be like
that'd be
literally
a lawsuit waiting to happen.
controversy.
But I
that
feel
is a
like
multinational class action lawsuit.
yeah, but I feel like probably what would be the funniest collaboration ever is if they managed to, you know, collaborate with Capcom and they added in Dante and Virgil.
Well, they added
you know
Skinny
what
Toilet, so
would
it's
be
not out
funny?
of the question.
You know what's funny? They would make a collaboration with PUBG
I
just
mean,
to
is it
shit
a
on
mod
them.
or is it? No, it's an official one. It's an official collaboration with Lethal Company. Again, it's about as baffling as you could expect, but it's funny as hell.
The great
Imagine if Fortnite
diversification
collabs
of video
with
games that has
PUBG.
happened the past
Just
20
shit on
years.
them.
This dude might have just fucked the pooch for the entire industry of anti-woke stuff because he got exposed, and if he gets exposed, that means any number of these clowns can get exposed for the grift they're pushing.
I have found that there are still people out there who deny the simple fact that games have gone woke, homo, and gay in 2024.
I'm sorry, but doesn't homo and gay basically mean the exact same thing, you dumb motherfucker? Like, bro, are you actually that fucking brain damaged?
No, we got to make a new word for this. Fucking woke mo.
Woke mo. Wow.
Chow down on
So in this
that
video,
slop.
I'm going to literally prove it to you using science.
This is such a dumb idea.
Science.
First off, I could easily do this the other way around, where I call stuff like Mass Effect, Gears of War, Halo 2, all these other games woke and trash because they have women in them, or because there's a Rainbow Road in Mario Kart.
I could probably do this with literally any old game that I have on here. Hell, I could literally do it with fucking Postal 2. Matter of fact, Postal 2 technically already did it for me with their tweet of Postal Dude hates everyone equally.
Let me see. Let me see what game. I have a lot of Xbox 360 games. Let me see which ones that I could potentially make a woke argument for. I can absolutely make a woke argument for Final Fantasy 13, Portal 2, The Orange Box, Brutal Legend, fucking Viva Pinata, because that's colorful, fucking Splinter Cell. I'm sure somehow they would manage to call Transformers Dark of the Moon woke. Fucking
100% would.
The Simpsons game, Dragon Age
The
Inquisition,
Simpsons.
The Bourne Conspiracy. I'm sure they'll find a way to call somebody a secret agent getting amnesia woke. Dark Souls. I still gotta fucking beat that game. Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I think they could easily call Dark Souls fucking woke because isn't there like a character where I don't know if it's like a translation error or something like that, but there's like a character that like the lore or something along those lines is like they were like, you know, born as a guy but raised as a girl or some shit like that. They would easily twist that into trans bad.
Hell, I'm sure they could find a way to make fucking Need for Speed Undercover and Most Wanted woke because the dispatcher for the police are females.
Exactly. Like, it's so fucking silly.
Like I can keep going on and on because I have literally over 100 games. This isn't even like as the biggest that my collection used to be. I used to have more. Where's my Call of Duties? I'm sure I can make an argument for fucking Call of Duty 3 being woke because you play as Polish people, so that's a minority thing that they can call out on for being woke. A game from fucking 2006 woke because you play as the Polish at one point.
Hang on, I know that this is like a browser game, isn't it? Woke
There's your little fucking sanity mini bite. Momo goes on a fucking tirade about how many old games can be called woke.
Let's see here.
Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, you can call that super duper woke.
Yeah, let's see here.
Because you can play as a dwarven noble female, and we all know that. Oh, 1 second.
No, that's not it. I'm trying to see here. whatever. I can't fucking find it for the life of me right now.
Why doesn't he?
Can you shut the fuck up, YouTube?
And they made Peach wear pants, oh my god. And turn around and say that games released today are real macho men stuff. Is there a nugget of truth that games used to be much more catered towards a specific demographic in the past and nowadays are a bit more diverse with what they choose to market to? Yes. But what you're forgetting is that's because the broader purchasing base of the market changed. It didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally just capitalism. That's all it is. It's literally just like, hey, we could make more money if we cater to more people. That's how it works. I don't understand why people don't I don't understand why people don't seem to understand that.
Changed because of woke agendas. It changed because more people of different backgrounds started playing games. And not only that, because the core gaming player base of that time got sick of the macho man machismo games.
I'll be glad when the modern warfare bubble blows over and we can end the tyranny of realism. I've spent more time making US Marines lurch slowly through desert and jungle environments looking for bits of wall to hide behind while their legs grow back than I've spent having sex. I'm starting to get aroused by damaged masonry.
Yeah, that's right. If you were...
I feel like these guys would probably call themselves straight sapien instead of homo sapien. True.
Sentient enough in the 2010s to remember this, people hated games like Call of Duty, or even to an extent games like Gears of War for their muddy brown palettes, for the fact that every shooty McGun Bang Bang guy was kinda the same. By 2013, there was a significant shift to have games that were more different, not even to be inclusive, just to keep it fresh. You would know this if you were making an actual analysis on how these demographics change through time, but they're not doing that.
Yeah, and they wouldn't do that because then they would begin to realize that they're just really fucking stupid. And then their audience would begin to realize that they're also really fucking stupid. And then it would just collapse. Which that would be really funny to watch if that happened.
Because they're grifters. How can you make a video about the pussification of games? While Space Marine 2 is out there doing numbers right now, there's a new Doom game on the horizon.
Sorry, I just had to comment on the fucking skull gun.
And one of the biggest games of the year was fucking Helldivers.
What? Guys, games are so pussified now! Take a look at what's popular. Don't pay attention to what's popular. See, games are definitely pussified. Take a look at this new release game that nobody has ever fucking heard about. Wait, forget, it's the woke or the real racists, lol. Yeah, apparently. Meanwhile, they literally go on, like, fucking Klansman rants whenever they see a black person in a video game.
I don't understand. That's a lie. I do understand. It's because they're grifters. This is all a front. And when it's so fucking transparent that people like the Act Man are calling you out on it, that means you've lost the plot. You've lost the pulse on it.
Yeah, I think, like, the moment that, the Act Man ends up kind of, coming across it and just kind of goes like, bro, what the fuck kind of cocaine are you snorting? I think that is definitely the point in which it's definitely beginning to die out. Because, like, I hate to be the guy that uses this kind of terminology, but, like, the Act Man is definitely one of the more, like, normie kinds of guys whenever it comes to video games. Like, he actually cares about video games for the love of video games, much like myself. Like, we just love fucking video games, and we're sick and tired of idiots just trying to drag everybody else down because they can't stand the fact that a fucking black person exists. Oh my god, a woke game, the most niche game you've ever heard.
On this, you're just an annoying weirdo.
That I've grown since then, and I've moved on from former views.
Yeah, you moved on from the Xbox console warrior grift to the
100%.
Anti-LGBTQ grift.
Sure, if that's what you want to call it. Have you?
That's what it is, man.
Almost every.
Again, I need to remind you guys that Andy Pants is the same exact guy who proclaims himself as a Christian, uses his Christianity as a defense whenever he's called out on Twitter for even the most mild things ever. And yet he didn't even know what the fucking 9th commandment was.
Every single one of these anti-woke grifters, if you scroll far enough down on their page, you stop seeing the anti-woke content because they always have a shift. This Andy Pants Gaming dude, he used to make content about the console war stuff. He used to be an Xbox meat rider. He used to say positive things about diversity in games.
We have a funny quote from you. I found your old video on political bias in game journalism. And again, it's like, this is a good take. But see, like, the audience you've cultivated is not going to like something that you say here.
Oh, great. I can't wait.
Yeah, these are your words. The more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the better. The more diverse perspectives we have in games, the better they will always be. This isn't really lining up with the direction your channel is going in, does it?
Yeah.
He realized he could be making a lot more money if he went the other way.
The same video, mind you, where he said this.
Now, guys, just first...
In which I feel like I should also kind of mention that not even, like, the whole entire grift is working. After the Actman basically metaphorically, like, delivered a smackdown upon him, came in from the top rope and slammed a steel chair over his fucking head, he's been getting less and less views, like, over time with every single anti-woke grift video that he pumps out because people have realized that he just doesn't believe in anything that he's saying. But he just keeps on doing it because he needs to try and see if he can play into the character for, like, the few people that are actually still there that actually believe that he is, well, legitimately, you know, just as hateful as they are.
First off, I have no interest in a political debate. I don't want to get political about this because I honestly don't care.
After that, boom, boom, back to back. And then, after his masculinity video blew up, boom, 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 boom! 4 videos about gay people back to back.
Remember the Starfield pronoun?
Oh my god. I knew it! I knew Captain Thumb was going to make a proper appearance! I knew that Captain Thumb was going to make a proper appearance. Let's fucking go.
Guy, he used to make videos about just like World of Warcraft. Now, am I saying that these people didn't used to have bigoted beliefs and are putting on a show or a front to get more money? I don't think that's true completely. I think some of them probably believe the awful shit they spew out, but it's funny to me that this isn't something they've harped on all the time, and once they realize it is a lucrative business opportunity, every new thing, every new trailer, every new game preview, it's always woke. Then if the game is bad, they punch down on it some more, and if the game is good, they pretend it didn't exist or make excuses for why it's actually not that woke. They do this every time. A great example of all this nonsense is Concord. Concord has some objectively terrible character design.
Yep, we gotta talk about Concord. That shit was a mess. Now, is this because the artists behind it were not skilled? Is this because of poor concept art? Is this because of poor direction to try and make their characters look different? I don't know. I cannot pinpoint it down to one thing, and neither can you. But to say that these look objectively terrible because the characters have pronouns and aren't all just straight white dudes is laughably dumb. The more realistic option is that they just had a poor understanding of silhouette rules, color theory, and general visibility and legibility within a hero shooter. That makes way more sense to me than this is because it was woke. But even when you try to make that analysis of it, you get pushback from these morons who think that if the game had less pronouns in it, it would be a better game. Concord is a terrible fucking game. Making it so that all of the characters were white dudes in generic milsim outfits wouldn't change the fact that the game sucked. So, I mean, hey, you know, that wasn't everything that they were trying to say that could have fixed the game. There were people like Andy Pants who said that apparently big jingling titties in everybody's face would also apparently save the game somehow. Which is just as stupid, if not even more stupid in my opinion.
Criticizing it on that basis is purely dishonest. It's a grift. Same goes with any of these other games that become punching bags for them. Having a diverse and unique game cast can, especially in things like hero shooters, be a benefit to them. I don't want all my characters in a game to look the exact same. I don't...
Well, listen, these anti-woke types, they just... I actually don't even have anything clever to say. I think it's literally just, they're just really that stupid. They just genuinely are that fucking insane. They're just that delusional.
Want every game that comes out to be about some
forgettable, mediocre performance of some 20 to 30-year-old guy that just somehow got into some predicament. He's so relatable.
Having multiple different genres of games be popular at the same time is a really good thing. Because when the game industry starts to get complicit and stagnant, that's when we get terrible games.
2 fists, 2 wheels, no rules. Now, it's a little cheesy, but I already know one thing. This game has balls, but it gets better. A lone rider, Jake Conway, locked in a battle to the death against a ruthless gang of bikers called the Devil's Hand. Okay, and you got a hot chick on the back. Like, dude, I'm in. I want to play this game now.
He's talking about a game with a fucking 19 meta score. And
Guys, this game has balls. Yeah, guess what else has balls? Everybody that didn't like this fucking game at all because it sucked ass.
a worse user score. Does this not make it clear?
That's when they all kind of start to blur together. If you are going out of your way to find games that do not...
I mean, to be fair, that is in fact the same exact guy who is, who was playing for the defense of, what was it? The Great Rebellion, who I think as of right now probably has managed to reach its new all-time peak of 3 players at one time. It's probably a shining achievement for that particular game.
Not appeal to you personally. If your critique of a game consists entirely of surface level crap as opposed to actual faults within the game's design, production, business model, gameplay, story, you're a grifter. You don't actually give a shit about the art you're consuming. I didn't like Concord, but it was in a genre of games that I do like. Most of its problems for me were stuff within the game. They weren't things I could see by looking at it from a distance. Aside from the character designs, you could tell that shit sucked from a mile away. These people are dishonest grifters, and I think the best way to end off this video is by using one of their own words about the topic itself. I would love to use the actual raw clip. This dude has purged his entire second channel because he realized people started digging into all the stuff he used to say that goes directly against what he wants to put out now. This goes for all of these fucking people, man.
So there's this thing you see on YouTube a lot now, and it's called grifting, and you see people like Luke Stevens and Asmongold doing it a lot, and it just...
Asmongold. I will never be able to get over his pronunciation of Asmanbronze. Oh shit, hi there, Max. Yeah, take care there, Max.
basically means these people have no integrity whatsoever. And it basically means you just regurgitate whatever the popular opinion to have right now is. You have no integrity, and you will just regurgitate whatever people want to hear.
So, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe because holy shit,
But yeah, that is pretty well in line. I like how the top comment right here is, wokeness in gaming was invented when arcades added Miss Pac-Man and forced a generation to play as a woke girl circle instead of a non-woke man circle. That's fucking awesome. That is hilarious, actually. And you know that if Miss Pac-Man were actually included today, these idiots would be molding over it. But now it's time that I at least try to do a little bit of live research for my upcoming video. Oh, shit! Oh, you know how I said that the Great Rebellion had like 3 players probably playing at one time as of now? Yeah, it seems I was wrong. It has 0 people playing, and its 24-hour peak was 4 people. And this game was talked up by Andy Pants as the greatest anti-woke game of all time. Its all-time peak is 85, which is significantly less than even Concord. At that point, I would just delete the game, just take it off the Steam storefront. If Concord is able to beat you within its 12-day lifetime, when you couldn't even beat it within the span of 6 months, yeah, just pack it up, you're done.
Hi, Sanity.
Hello. I'm about to do
Hey,
some
Mama.
research on some wacky-ass video game ads. We just got done trashing on the anti-woke for the I don't know, however much I've done it every once in a while on this channel.
I'm back. Volant order came in today. Also, I got a new blaster because somebody left it down for someone to take.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah, seriously, this, I'm not even joking, this is probably the coolest Busby blaster I've ever seen. It looks like something from fucking Doom.
Awesome. Anyways, I have a video from a YouTube channel I'm a pretty big fan of, Hugbees, that has made a video about the era of edgy gaming ads. Oh boy. Who's ready?
The landscape of video gaming is forever changing. Mobile gaming, a market that typically contains simplistic time wasters, now commands over 56% of the interactive media market share, with full-fledged console-equivalent games running.
If you want some weird video games ads, I recommend seeing the British PlayStation magazines. Oh yeah, I know that there's a ton of, like, really wacky, ads for, like, the British magazines for, like, video games and whatnot. Like, it wasn't just PlayStation, I think even, like, you know, fucking, what was it, Sega got in on it at some point? With, like, making, like, masturbation humor.
On whatever current-gen iPhone is out. Games like Call of Duty, which were originally constructed to be political war machine criticisms alongside the flowing gunfight fests, now feature a code of conduct at the beginning, which is one of the most insulting things I think you could ever put into a game that's rated M for mature. Oh hey, when was the last time you ever put a quarter in?
Why does he sound like the How It's Made guy? Oh, wow, I really wonder. I really wonder why. You know, I really wonder why.
I really...
You know,
Oh, is this fucking How It's Made?
I really wonder why he sounds like the How It's Actually Made guy.
Hot dogs are an all-American.
Maybe it's because it's the same guy!
Okay, but unironically, if you watched How It's Made on fucking Discovery TV growing up, you're a real one.
Oh yeah, same here. I fucking watch that shit. Yes, it's the How It's Actually Made guy. It's the same guy. This guy made the video that we are about to take a look at for a little bit of research.
Just a wee bit of research.
Into a machine to play a game? No, you know what? When was the last time you ever used tokens to play a game?
Hello there, Kune. Been a while.
Every modern arcade that I can think of that still runs today either has day passes with free-to-play video games or
Technically, it wasn't Sega themselves. It was 2 people. One of them was doing the ad, and the other person made sure Sega didn't see it. Oh my god. That somehow makes it even funnier, in my opinion. God damn. How it's made is like peak television, yeah. That was like the oddly satisfying shit before the era of oddly satisfying shit on YouTube. And you cannot
was
change my
like-
mind.
It was during like the golden years of Discovery, because he had stuff like Deadliest Catch, MythBusters, fucking that guy who kept getting into wacky and zany fucking situations in the wilderness. That era of Discovery TV, that was the best years.
Yeah. Back before television went downhill into, well, basically all of them becoming TMZ ripoffs.
The sloppening of 2020.
Get those brownies out of here, god damn it!
Apps little digital card readers that let you play more fucking phone games. Rest in peace, jingling child pocket gold in the short.
Yeah, I still can't get over the fact that
oh fuck!
a lot of arcade shit nowadays is literally just phone games.
I just remembered. I lost my fucking Galaxy token in the fire. I actually had one of those coins that you put into the machines.
Oh no. You lost a relic.
I lost a relic. I lost a lot of relics.
You lost a relic that day.
Yeah, I lost everything that day.
Yeah.
Of every screaming 10-year-old at the local Chuck E. Cheese, may you now forever reign as a place for parents to host their regular drunken brawls and the kids to look around and gasp when they realize that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is based off a real business. But for
That's actually made has a lot of good quotes, not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. Just like,
okay,
and now the hammers are safely put into the. Oh my god! What was that?
Yeah, I'm not even fucking joking. I never actually saw a Chuck E. Cheese's before until like about a year ago. So because I thought they were all shut down, but apparently
Chuck E.
here,
Cheese is still around.
Apparently here, where I am, there's still a Chuck E. Cheese in operation. I'm like, so I just look at it, and like, what the fuck? Is that a Chuck E. Cheese?
Numinos, what the fuck?
For the most substantial evidence of how things have changed, just look at how ingrained in the background of life and civilization gaming has become. You're watching me, an all-powerful stranger who's so intelligent that he could destroy an entire pumpkin using just his mind, rant about a piece of video game history. Now think for a minute. Really take a second to think how many people are watching this video right now who don't care about gaming in general.
Well, I highly doubt that anybody in my chat doesn't care about gaming. I would assume that they at least kind of care enough about gaming to even be watching me in the first place, considering that's kind of at least half of what I do on this channel.
It's at least 50%.
Yeah.
The other 50% wishing that humanity got nuked.
True.
And are watching purely because I'm hilarious and amazingly insightful. It's probably a pretty decent number of people, and if you think the entire streaming industry is based around the games that profiteered it instead of the people playing them, I've got some very depressing esports revenue reports for you to read. Oh, and one last quick reminder on that.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Idea.
Oh wait, I have
Remember
watched
forever
this guy. I've watched him like fucking go crazy on shit like fucking Cocaine Man and Batman and the all-star Batman.
Oh
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah. His comic reviews are the fucking best.
I love it.
He's probably, at least in my opinion, probably the best comic book reviewer on YouTube. Unironically.
Also, on the topic of arcade machine, of our like arcade cabinets, I don't fucking go to them anymore because it's literally all just the same bullshit.
It's all
like
just
they took
fucking phone games.
It's fucking phone games. It's fucking hoops. It's fucking I don't know that fucking Transformers arcade machine that appeared. That's like you literally cannot escape that fucking thing. It's literally everywhere. God help me. They got rid of all the fun stuff. They got rid of all the fun stuff. Like I remember back before I was in like where I am now in Grand Prairie, there was a bowling alley that had fucking what was it like the fucking what's the name of that Sega game where you drive the NASCARs? Daytona USA. They had They had like a pristine arcade cabinet, like Daytona USA arcade machine, and a functional Simpsons arcade game. Like that's the cool shit that I want to. But no, they just don't have
fucking
it
Fruit
anymore.
Ninja.
Like even here where I am now, like they used to have at the mall, they have like an arcade cabinet in the mall. They used to have fucking Wang Midnight, but they got rid of it because it wasn't making enough dough. They just like replaced it with like one of those fucking like slop racing games where they don't even have a brake pedal. Because fucking everybody's got the attention span of a fucking goldfish, so you can't actually bother to learn how to play a fucking Japanese arcade game.
Yeah, heaven forbid, I
It
guess.
sucks. And they don't even have pinball machines anymore. I love pinball machines. Arcade cabinets are fucking boring. That's why I don't go to them. That's why nobody goes to them. If they made arcade cabinets fun again, I bet they'd be making more revenue.
Yeah, ranting for vengeance wishes he was Hugby's true. True.
The goofy music.
The most popular mechanic of Twitch.tv, which was a website originally made exclusively for video game streaming, is the Just Chatting tab, which has nothing to do with video games. 30 years ago, things weren't this ubiquitous. Oh, sure, gaming did have mainstream pull. Nintendo, Sega, and whatever bullshit came loaded on the family computer was pretty much the forefront of what every normal, well-adjusted person thought of back when you mentioned the term video game. But to dive any deeper than the surface meant you actually had to indulge in a separate culture. These days, being a gamer is one of the most nondescript, say-nothing adjectives you can slap onto the majority of anyone under the age of 40. But back in the 80s, 90s, and roughly until about 2007, describing a gamer meant just one thing in the eyes of mainstream media, marketing executives, and pop culture at large. A perpetually horny 19-year-old virgin male pot smoker who loves juvenile humor, violence, and being pushed to the brink of vomiting at all times. And
you know, it kind of makes me wonder if a lot of those fucking morons that scream about women in video games are now just this exact archetype at this point.
What's funny is that the stereotype that I remember.
What is your last bookmark? It's this. The $30 website.
The stereotype that I know was percolated around a lot was
haircut.
You're kind of breaking my train of thought.
Sorry.
The stereotype for gamers I remember being proliferated around a lot in like, at least here in like the province of Alberta, is that you are fat. If you are a gamer, you are obscenely obese.
You are fat.
That's it. That was the fucking stereotype around here. If you're a gamer, you are fat. You're I swear to God, you're devolving into Nocturne levels of. That's it. I'm getting out me mallet. Wait, what does that say times 300?
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh.
Nope, that's that didn't quite work. I was gonna do. Oh, it only goes up to 1,000. Oh, that's silly.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Fucking weed crash. You may win this. You may win this time, Krabs. Shiakaze.
That is not at all what I expected.
You literally just. I thought the fucking stream crashed.
Please, someone clip that!
Sanity suffers a wee crash.
I need someone to clip that. Someone needs to fucking clip that. That was. Oh god, no, not set volume.
You know what? That would be kind of funny.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Nope, it still just says that! What the fuck? Why does it keep on giving me the Wii crashing sound effect?
I wonder what it'll sound like with other sound effects.
Hang on. Maybe this will work.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Nope, it just still does that. Alright.
Can you try another, like, a different one?
Maybe add. Hang on, let's see here. I'll do add this time. I'll do the same.
No, I mean,
I'm trying to make a particle accelerator.
Is this I think it is. Oh no.
It's getting there. Oh, it's getting there.
Maybe just the way you're dressed.
It's getting there.
Oh my lordy lord. Oh no.
Liftoff achieved!
It literally sounds like an engine.
It's perfect.
That was an experience.
That was perfect. Alright, what happened?
You got
Sand
immensely
crashed.
You got immensely.
Well, that's silly.
We got immensely stun locked.
Well, that's silly.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
My fucking face hurts from all that. Oh my god, that was way too good.
That's it. No one else played video games according to the industry. Now, the best example of that can be found by taking the same path everything popular takes in a free market economy. Follow the money. Advertisements for video games and their consoles used to be amazing, and I mean amazing. I'm not talking about through ingenuity or production value. I'm talking about the sheer level of balls that these guys had to really drill deep into their target audience of dumb high school boys. I spent a good number of hours combing through my resources of amusing old school video game magazine advertisements. Some of these I even specifically remember seeing as a kid in magazines. We're going to be looking at images that haven't left my brain in over 1,000 years. To give you an idea of how off the fucking wall things are going to get, I want to share my categories with you. Now, it's not every day that I whip out my fat throbbing categories for just anyone, so I hope that when you see them you'll want to have sex with. As I gathered these in
Just as I say that.
What did you even say?
I said oddly sexual, but okay. And then he says that.
Hi there, Green Moon. Interesting time to join. His fat throbbing what?
images, I made the following folders on my computer.
Hi there, Jade. What did I return to? The greatest YouTuber of all time. That's what you return to.
To kind of loosely group the ads together for my script. Now, I'm not going to talk about them by category because a lot of them connect to each other in different fun ways, but this list is going to give you a good idea of what we're going to talk about in this video. Sex jokes, sex in general, racial stereotypes, gross outs, missing the mark entirely, I don't speak Japanese, Sega. Yeah, Sega will get its own entire folder and you'll see why. Also, Command and Conquer got its own folder.
Oh yeah, we went over some of the Command and Conquer ads in the last stream. The fucking 9/11 ad.
And also the it feels great.
It feels great to be Adolf Hitler. That's gonna get so taken out of context.
Actually awesome ads, and finally...
Here's the message. You see how right in Dave Hitler's face.
I like how finally it's just like, and finally 9/11.
Now wait. The raunchiness is coming, trust me. But first, I have to talk about today's sponsor, and I hope you'll be okay with that and give them a moment of your time, because let's be honest, this video is very, very likely going to be demonetized.
No.
Take it away, more extreme version of me, who's probably going to interrupt me right.
You will, as much as I love your content, Hug Bees, for the sake of the stream, we have to get to the point.
Earbuds so good that they got me to work my mustache off. First up, I want to talk about the Game Boy, because I think it acts as a great biome of all the ad types imaginable from the era. It's a nice appetizer. It's a warm-up act, if you will. Here's a pretty standard Game Boy ad.
It's so great to be my lawyer. Advised me not to finish the joke.
From the era. They're showcasing that the Game Boy Pocket comes in a wide variety of colors. They have the rainbow options splashed out on the page here with the nice touch of printing them in the magazine at actual product size. And a little description of prices and bundles. Very, very by the numbers advertising. Show off the product, describe what it is, nothing fancy here. Now how do we take this and beef it up for our target audience? Why, with a disgusting flesh wall of ill proportion.
Huh?
What?
What is? Hold on. I was trying to grab. Whoa! Hold on.
What in the eldritch fuck?
Yikes.
Alright.
Grotesquely colored and oddly sexually inclined tongues, of course. There's all sorts of great options here. You've got the designated oral sex therapists for Big Bird, the Tin Man, Minnie Mouse, and the Green M&M, all next to a, by comparison, questionably healthy-looking specimen, and some unfortunate bastard whose entire mouth is being overtaken by strep throat with each passing second. I'm really not sure who thought the best way to represent the clear plastic Game Boy in this ad was with a photo of the next patient on the hospital's list of upcoming amputees, but it was probably the same person who thought a Game Boy ad's perfect inspiration was John Carpenter's The Thing. Okay, so let's...
I mean, I guess fair enough, but like seriously though, who the fuck came up with an ad like that? That is horrifying. Freaky advertising.
An entire marketing team came up with that ad, because that's what marketing teams are paid to do. Have you ever watched Old Spice? Those ads are weird. Also,
You know,
hi,
you're
I
not
have
wrong.
a graphic design degree that also inquires in business and marketing.
Oh boy.
Let's take this same concept and make it less unexplainably horrific and more fun. Let's make an ad that raises a very important question. Why did I shave my beard off to appear in a Game Boy advertisement? But even more importantly, what do these outrageous character heads have to do with the Game Boy? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. It doesn't matter. Look at the yellow guy here. This sunshiny, smiling character is jovial enough to brighten my day just by existing. And you should be thanking me because I showed it to you. Fine, you don't want to choose a rad dude to hang out with? Well then how about a tough chick?
At least the yellow and black tongues weren't switched to avoid stereotypes. Jesus Christ.
To bang out with. The Game Boy's provocative imagery wasn't just limited to the mid-90s. The Advanced SP's launch in 2003 saw its fair share of naughty images, including an odd campaign in Europe that gave the device the slogan, "For Men." Oh,
This is back when like things were gendered. So Nintendo was still following the whole gendered thing.
I mean,
'Cause
there
you gotta
is
remember
still
this is-
unusually
you're
gendered
about-
objects today, but this is definitely during that era.
No, but you have to remember at the time, so like when you look at the history of Nintendo's gaming marketing specifically, when they made the N60, the Nintendo Entertainment System all the way back in the day, they had to put it into the toy aisle, and the toy aisle was already split into blue and pink, guy and girl. So
That's
they had
still
to
how
pick
it is
one.
today.
Well, yeah, well, obviously, because like marketing is different for everything. But that's kind of where the whole "oh, it's only for men" comes from. Also, I find it funny how it's like Game Boy for men. It's like, what are you, like a shampoo?
This is an Axe body spray. This is a fucking console.
Well, it's a handheld and it's the SP.
Oh yeah, Sandy. Also,
joking.
What?
Since we absolutely know the Mustache Man is going to be brought up because Command and Conquer was mentioned, I got a little something saved for you whenever the Mustache Man's face appears.
Oh,
I just
God.
sent it to you.
Oh boy.
Earlier when I
It's a mouse control. It's a secret we'll keep for later.
If you don't know the
Oh,
quote
God.
correctly,
Whoa. Whoa.
if you don't know the quote correctly, just don't say the quote.
Pointed out that the entire video game industry ignored women for decades. This is a fucking Nintendo console, probably
Right.
the most accessible video game company of all time, approving ads explicitly telling 50% of the population to go fuck itself. Life used to be real wacky before smartphones ruined everything, kids. And we can go way bigger than this, too. I am a man of harder extremes than just showing the choose your character select screen from the hit video game Have Sex with Women 99. Because it's one thing to liken your console.
Hugbees.
I'd also like to
thrill in
say, just in this context, while yeah, the marketing material for a lot of years was for guys, it wasn't made it wasn't really made out of like a sexist thing to my knowledge, because it was more as just like a strategic who would buy this thing more. So while there might have been some sexist stuff there, like, no.
There's also
it was a strategic thing. Like, who would, like, of the things that were made, who would buy video games more? Is the question. When they're looking at the demographics, it's different.
There was also those really goofy ads from Nintendo that were of like old people playing on like either the advanced or like the very first 3D, like the first 3DSs, where basically it's just old people killing each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's why eventually when they moved on to the Wii era, they started to market it to the whole family rather than just to specifically kids.
Or old people.
Well, they did market to old people.
I know, that's what I was talking about. I was just like... I just
Anyway.
think it's really funny for old people to be killing each other over fucking Mario Kart.
That's funny.
Sack, but it's another to denote it as a way to ignore your deplorable prom date who's guilty of the crime of having a huge...
That's funny. That's very funny.
Yeah, that is a funny ad, but oh my God.
I love also, like, I love also you could see, like, the thing just above it says escape, and I'm like...
It's
God damn.
It's really funny.
It's amazing.
Don't
really
worry,
funny,
I think
absolutely
I've
like
seen already, like, at least, like, the first 15 minutes of this video. It gets even wilder going on here.
It's marketing,
This one's
baby.
just- This
I
one's
get
just
it, it's
genuinely
marketing, but
funny.
it's still funny. It's still funny to just poke
It's
fun at.
hilarious to look at. It's hilarious.
This is genuinely
Crush on
funny,
you.
but it absolutely
Unhand
would
me,
not fly.
disgusting wench. I care not for prom night, nor for getting to third base after. I'm too busy trouncing King K. Rool in Donkey Kong Land for my Game Boy Advanced SP edition. But if you somehow net a woman who knows that nothing gets between you and being an elite gamer, at least the Game Boy Advanced SP is portable enough to play in bed after a half-hearted private boning session with the woman who does a better job of being your property than your partner.
Why? Okay, the last one I get because that's genuinely humorous. This one I'm like, what are you advertising Vogue or something?
Yeah, I don't get it. Also, the tagline: the second best thing to do in the dark.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely did, and it's still funny.
Great.
My brain is personally flooded with intense levels of dopamine post-orgasm, and I know I don't speak for myself when I say that all it ever makes me want to do is fire up my little backlit boy toy and land just one more bro super attack in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Fuck sex. Give me just one more Fire Emblem the Sacred Stone support conversation. That's what really gets me off. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit too dismissive of this demographic. Perhaps the prom couple features an overly clingy girlfriend wrapping herself onto a normally supportive but desperately in need of a break boyfriend. And maybe that couple in bed, they could be fornicating in the missionary position with the lights on purely for the sake of procreation, and the husband's jail.
I mean, this happened before the two people who work at Sega, at the Sega ad marketing got caught. That's funny.
Broken Game Boy Advance is currently Googling good parenting techniques and discounts on baby cribs at the Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, it could be that. There's a chance that it's going to be that, but I don't think it is because the next ad is someone's sex slip.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Nice.
What do you mean nice? Hold on, no. Hey, wait a second. What do you mean by nice?
As in, that's just really fucking hilarious.
Jesus Christ, these ads! They just get even
got
wilder by the
Back in the
fucking
day.
second.
Come on, you could get away with a lot.
I know. A lot of these ads are not fly today, but again, they're just so funny.
Slave being chained to her post while her owner gallivants about the town, getting Cora Beniki burrowed into his brain because Tetris is easily the highest priority in this situation. What I really, really love about this ad is that it still plays into the virgin angle of the target audience. At first glance, most of you probably think that this is a couple exploring the kinkier side of sex, and one half of that equation got distracted midway through because of his Game Boy. But I see it as this woman somehow locked herself into a proper fuckfest position, and her secret crush didn't even read the text that she sent to him saying to come plow her brains out, because nothing, and I mean nothing, beats the euphoria of using a line piece to get a full Tetris. And I've got evidence to
True.
I mean, it's not wrong, but
support my conclusion.
Yeah, not
Keep it
wrong.
in your pants. What is
keep it in your
Nice.
pants.
That's actually,
Alright.
I like that.
That's awesome.
They ain't even trying to hide it anymore.
Don't whip
I
it out.
actually
Keep
gotta
it in your
kick it with
pants. No,
that.
I'm
What
talking
the
about the
fuck?
Game Boy.
Bro's wearing them
Simple
fucking
double entendre.
Nintendo shorts.
You got that
I'm playing the
Nintendo
fuck knows,
brand
and
underwear.
I threw a random vase at someone, and I actually got a kill with it.
He got that Nintendo
Nice.
brand underwear made out of 1,000 threaded lawsuits.
Andre?
I
The
just hit
penis joke
someone
here
with
is
the
more
other
obvious than when I
penis.
try to cheat and disguise myself to win a child beauty pageant. But think about what the slogan is literally saying. Don't bother pulling your dick out at any point, because no one's going to want you to whip that thing out. You're not getting laid tonight, buddy, or ever, because you're part of the Game Boy dogma now. Let's backpedal a bit, because I mentioned Donkey Kong Land, which is from the Donkey Kong Country series,
Oh,
which is like one of
no.
my favorites of
Wake
all
up.
time,
Oh, man.
and I can't go the whole video without mentioning this ad for the game. Let's take a break from the mixed messages of somehow being a pathetic virgin with multiple girlfriends and talk about the Donkey Kong Land ad, because it looks like this. If these aren't—
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
That's some extreme
Yeah.
racial profiling.
Again, you gotta remember, this is like the 90s.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't change the
Wow.
fact that this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to talk about that one. That is. Oh.
It's something.
aren't the coolest graphics, my name isn't Yawiga Kanawi. That's a joke, I guess.
It's a bad
I mean,
one.
it is funny, but for entirely unintended reasons. The main giggle I'm getting here is that all it took to get a laugh out of people 25 years ago was to completely forgo being clever in any way, and instead just point out people in other cultures have different names than we do. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, fine. I understand that you don't want any of this data.
That's fucking hilarious. Alright, slipped into Flowey there for a second.
Group beating Flowey with rocks in 10 minutes.
Stuff, and you've been glued to the screen because I hinted at a time-honored classic entertainment staple, the possibility of titties. Be forever melancholy that these gaming days are only from yesteryear, because back in the day...
I mean, he's not wrong!
I love the like the delivery on that was great. It's like the possibility of titties. I still
his
think
writing is fucking awesome. His writing
Yeah,
in all of his videos is fucking awesome.
Yeah, one of the best like commercials I've ever seen though was a series of Japanese commercials that was for Long Long Man.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I know.
You've never
I know.
heard of Long Long Man? Oh my god! Don't tell him. It's a great.
I
it's a great.
won't.
Something tells
It's
me
an
I might have to look it up.
amazing love story between the men, the women, and their candy. It's great.
Something
so many
tells me
twists and
it's
turns.
definitely going to be part of my weird ads, isn't it?
I will
yeah.
send you the entire saga for you to binge watch.
Oh lord.
Because
It is
it's not
worth
just
it.
one commercial, it's a series of commercials. It
Oh,
literally became
Lord.
a serialized commercial, and it was amazing.
Oh god.
Your ad for your upcoming video game could literally be this. Now, you may not have noticed it, but this is an ad for a volleyball video game. Boy, look at those graphics and gameplay. Gracious of the advertisers to include about 30 pixels dedicated to showing them off out of the 1 million.
Yeah, honestly, I would not have even been able to guess that this was like a fucking volleyball video game ad.
I wouldn't be surprised if some poor bastard at the corner store put this up with like the fucking Playboy magazines.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to just associate it with that at that point. Like, the only tip-off that this could have been a video game ad is just the Sega marketing label on the fucking volleyball net.
Dedicated to these random hot nobodies. And the funniest part, this ad actually ups the ante compared to the standards at the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I now proudly present my newest segment on my channel that I'm going to be putting in nearly every video I make, titled Hot Women Next to Arcade Machines.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
God, that's a lot of the... Whoa, Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh no, the fucking...
Uh-huh. We're going from the 80s to some bit of the 70s in there. That's definitely 70s.
What's actually
80s.
historically interesting about
That
these
is funny.
specifically is that these aggressive assaults on the immediately post-pubescent didn't stop with the consumers. Arcade owners were advertised to buy these machines in the same manner as the clientele. As delightful as that slideshow was, I want to call very special attention to my favorite of that bunch, Shark Attack. Now, we've got the industry flagship of finding someone with a juicy ass and having them stand next to a 300-pound box of electronics. But then, just to really drive the point home, we're told to thrust and munch. Now, thrust I get, but munch? There's a
Yeah, that...
I'm actually cringing right now.
But you're a shark. Idiot.
Yeah. I
What
get
were
it
you
from the
thinking? What were you
shark
thinking?
angle, but I
What were
think
you,
it was...
what were you thinking? It's very clearly not sexual at all. You are a shark.
Uh-huh.
You have to thrust into them. You have to munch on the whatever the fuck boats and shit that you're doing in the game. Obviously, it is not sexual. All right, there is no sexual advertising in media ever. Otherwise, the Christians would be completely and utterly wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
And they would have no reason to be upset.
You can try to co-obsess this all you want. I know you want to boot up modded Skyrim after seeing this.
No, I actually don't want to boot up my Skyrim. I want to boot up the finals and smack people in the face.
Fair.
You're already on the final.
1001 slang terms out there for all things oral and sexy, but munch is either too specifically violent to make any sense, or it's going after the lesbian market, which is fairly off-putting in the same way that Cow and Chicken's lesbian episode was, which I'll link my review of in the description. It's absolutely missing the idea of market.
Have you heard of that episode, by the way?
I think I have actually seen Hugby's video on that one.
Wasn't that
Wow.
episode banned?
Yes,
That was
it
really
was.
funny.
Yeah, it did get banned. I think it literally got banned on the day that it was aired.
That's funny.
It only aired once and then never again.
Marketing for men and men only. Bravo to you, Shark Attack, for bucking industry trends, staying true to your roots, and potentially being offensive in a whole new light in one complete vapid package. Now, I could make everyone in the audience happy and spend the rest of the video just posting pictures of hot women in video game advertisements. Now, I don't care if you're a straight woman, a gay man, or a big blowhard arguing about modern beauty standards. Everyone appreciates a beautiful woman, and you're absolutely lying if you say you don't. You can't fight your natural instinct, you predictable human motherfucker. So I need to stop fighting my natural instinct and finally show you the cream of the crop of hot women in game advertisements, so we can get off this topic and talk about something
How bad
funnier.
is it gonna get?
Behold!
Oh my god!
Nice.
That is a...
I love the
I mean,
fucking
it's
cat.
totally not sexualized. I don't know what
I
you're
love
talking
the
about.
fucking
There is no sexual advertising here.
There is a beautiful.
This is okay. Looking at this now, this is actually awful. Like for several reasons. The biggest one being that the photograph or whatever the fuck this is supposed to look like doesn't. It looks AI generated, even though I know it's not. Right?
Yeah, it just.
I get what you mean. The body doesn't.
It's too smooth.
The proportions aren't right.
No, the proportions are fine. It's just
I don't know,
It's
the
just, no. It's everything is too smooth. It's like
Oh
when
god,
you.
some kid returned to
That's fine.
this.
No, the anatomy just doesn't seem right to me.
Didn't notice, there is a beautiful naked woman on this page. It's the ad so hot, it was highly controversial. God, I love how one note this culture is. You don't get laid because you're a gamer. And if it's not because gamers are inherently loser nerds, it's because you're just too in the zone with your games to care for the opportunity. But this ad went a wee bit too far in offending people, and not just because it's advertising the god-awful Sega Saturn. It's because... well, fucking look at it. If you're blinder than Stevie Wonder and watching my video...
I'm sorry, can I get a repeat on that?
Well, fucking look at it. If you're blinder than Stevie Wonder and watch...
You know what?
What?
That is one hell of a quote.
Definitely one of the quotes of all time.
Truly.
Watching my video, somehow, let me go ahead and read a direct quote from former managing editor of GamePro, Mike Wiegand. GamePro being the video game magazine that this ad originally debuted in. This is probably the most controversial advertisement to ever run in GamePro, and it came straight from Sega's marketing department. Readers pelted the GamePro editors with hate mail and threatened to cancel their subscriptions when this two-page centerfold ran in 1996 promoting the Sega Saturn game system. We're talking about a time and culture that bathed itself in misogynistic gravy, and yet this one was so in your face, the general public that it appealed to threatened to bail. Damn, son, that's harsh. I still hold the theory it's because they were tricked into looking at the Sega Saturn for more than 5 seconds, which is a fate worse than death, but I could be wrong. Let's change speeds here a little bit. Now, one of the folders I talked about earlier I think acts as a very good palette cleanser. I titled that folder Actually Awesome Ads. They're ads from the time period that I found while gathering these images that may or may not suffer from the same problems of the era, but at the same time, they're pretty dang good ads. I used Stevie Wonder as my go-to sightless person for that joke earlier because I really want to talk about this wonderful ad. Stevie Wonder. If I could play video games, you bet it would be Atari. That's good. It's pretty fucked up, but it's good. Too bad it's fake. See,
I think I was just about to say that. Because this does not look like a real ad to me.
Yeah, no, it's like close, but it's kind of not.
It
would have been extremely
hilarious. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it probably would have.
It looks within the time period.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
this ad has been circling the internet for a while as a shock value piece to communicate to people that this edgy, wacky, zany gamer humor craze started early, but it's not real. It's a photo taken from an actual Stevie Wonder ad for an effects pedal called the Mootron 3. And while this ad is fake, the fact that the majority of people who see it think it's completely real really speaks to old school gamer culture in my mind. If there's people on the internet...
Do you hold on. Do you, like, I don't find that at all like surprising, because you know what people also fell for?
What?
Apple Wave, anyone?
I just love that the music kicked in.
I'm trying to even remember what the Apple Wave was. What was that?
The Apple Wave was where you could put your phone in the microwave.
Oh! Now I remember. Okay, you don't have to say anything more.
that and the people said, like, oh yeah, your Apple is now waterproof because of an update.
Are you fucking with me? People actually fell for
people
that.
actually thought about it. There was a news report on it and everything. It happened.
Oh my god.
Okay, I guess
thinking
people
that this was
really
the first
were
shock value gaming advertisement of its time, way back in the complete early days of video gaming. Imagine how much worse things got down the line. I think you need an example. Well, to be fair, I do actually owe you an ad that is a genuine palate cleanser and something I think is good.
Anyone heard of
so
that?
Here, take exactly what you expected me to talk about next. Rayman taking a piss at a urinal as random businessmen are shocked by the size of his enormous penis. So
I'm sorry?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This was a thing.
The fact that worked. So.
Also, why is he breaking the? Why is there people there breaking the rule? You're not supposed to stand beside another dude at fucking urinals. You broke the cardinal rule.
I mean, I guess they really wanted to take a look at Rayman's schmeat for a while. I have no idea.
That's a pretty solid one.
Jesus Christ.
Take a look at my enormous penis.
someone call this image Golden Corral because this thing's one hell of a buffet. There's plenty to digest here, such as why Rayman of all franchises being the series where the huge features dick joke comes into play. You could also wonder that while it's sensical and funny that enormous, whip out, gargantuan, and massive are all in capitals to add to the humor, why is the word plunge in all capitals? Is the implication that Rayman's dick is so long it falls into the urinal bowl? And if that's the case, that's shockingly elaborate and kind of gross for an ad of a kid's game. But what?
I mean, yeah, but like, when have people had that sort of thing where they didn't have those gross out humor? Like, hold on, you gotta understand, there's also like this whole, what's it called? Have you ever heard of the Cabbage Patch Kids?
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Have you heard of the counterpart?
Oh, yeah.
The Trash Kids?
Heard of that as well, yeah.
Yeah. So guys like gross out stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Considering that we invented the dick joke.
Yeah, but it's still just really funny to imagine.
Very.
What I'm busy thinking about this whole time is, how does Rayman's penis work? Is it attached to his body or does it float around like his hands and feet? If he whips it around too fast, will it make for an effective weapon to assault the office drones with thanks to its disconnectivity? And if that's true, why doesn't he do that in the games? It seems like a mighty underutilized gameplay mechanic and piece of character development going on here. No, wait, I'm not done. If it is detached from his body, do they count like the floating space as part of the length? See, that part I really need to know, because if that's how they qualify him as having a Brobdingnagian member, then I personally think it's cheating. And I think because this ad raises so many questions and just feels so out of place knowing the game series it's trying to promote, it is definitely squarely in the awesome ad category. Now,
I agree.
Exactly, like, just how one ad can make you question how the fuck does it even work?
I got some taquitos, so don't mind the munching.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
That also quite nicely leads to one of my other categories. In my list earlier, I said a handful of the ads fell into the missing the mark category. It's quite simple. These are ads that, outside of being possibly offensive or strange, completely and utterly misrepresent the game they're made for. Just think of these like the advertising versions of the Phalanx game Box Art. Game Box Art. That might be a good sequel video. But it'll only happen if you support me, you silly fucks, because I love money. Actually, that reminds me. I've recently been partnered with GamerSups, and I'm doing it for selfish reasons, because if I sell enough units, they'll produce a gamer energy drink based on my design and whatever I want, and I really want an energy drink named after me. If you click this video, you'll probably like hot anime women and video games anyway, so click the link in the description to support my channel directly and use code HUGBEES to get 10% off of pretty much anything. Anywho, now that my credibility's ruined, you know how in the West for the longest time Kirby was given angry eyebrows to make his games look more action-packed and
Yeah, that is kind of funny to think about. Why did they do
Angry. Angry.
exciting to a Western audience? Well, Earthbound was given the same treatment, but in a much less flattering way. In fact, the treatment was so unflattering, a lot of fans theorize it's part of the reason the game totally bombed outside of Japan. Now, for some reason, perhaps caused by a loose...
Oh no. Oh, I know about this one. As someone that used to be a big Earthbound fan, I know what he's about to talk about.
Wait, is it the fucking, is it like the fucking Goofy thing where they had the pages that smelled funny?
Yep.
Right, I remember that from EVGN.
Boulder in the Nintendo marketing division that crushed the building's ceiling and killed off all the smart employees, Nintendo thought the best way to advertise Earthbound, which, reminder, is a quirky RPG about children with psychic powers, was through campaigns saying the game stinks.
Oh yeah, I
Literally.
remember
They
this
took
one. This was a
photos
great.
of the cute little clay models made by the Japanese
Scratchy
advertising
Smith, by the
department
way.
and used their offbeat nature to convey that the game was yet another product of the lowball tier of 90s animation. Gross out, irreverent, and bizarre for the sake of being bizarre. Just read the opening line of this one and you'll see how much of a fuck up this was.
Fucking me in the ass right there.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? You
Comes
just
with more rude smells than the old pull my finger joke. You've never seen or smelled a role-playing game like this. Oh, and they even American Kirbified Ness to make him look older and more confident in the ads. Look at that backwards baseball.
By the way, so that was actually an official page from the Nintendo magazine that ran in America.
I know.
And it literally was scratch and sniff and smelled like ass.
Yeah, I
liquid
know.
ass.
I know.
Yeah,
I
guys,
remember.
Get like EVGN. Smells like ass.
Yes.
Cap. It really screams, I go to the gym 3 days a week so I can hit my girlfriend even harder. I mean, come on.
Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
The period correct jokes are really hitting on point today.
God damn, Hugbeast.
Earthbound isn't fucking Booger Man or Earthworm Jim. This is an egregious mismatch of dumbass proportions. Just a real stupid decision. This is like giving Mario a tribal tattoo to show off how tough he is. It's a vacuous time capsule that's not going to help sell anything.
Somebody
It's only going to
made
hurt
an
your
order back in
customer.
the 90s.
You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised
Anyway,
either.
here's Mario with a
Oh
tribal...
my fucking god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was meant to. Yeah. That was a thing.
Oh, you couldn't have timed that better. Somebody clip that.
Well, I mean, he writes this shit, so.
No, I was just like, I wasn't
Anyways,
actually.
here's Mario with a
expecting it to
tribal tattoo.
Listen, I wasn't actually expecting that to happen, okay?
God, that's funny.
Well, obviously it happened.
Shut up, it's...
Tattoo
listen,
to help
it's funny.
advertise the Game Boy Advanced SP Tribal Edition. Oh man, it's been a long time since I last saw Winamp skin as part of a list of gift package perks. The Tribal Edition did eventually run other ads like this one.
Oh my fucking god.
That's a little much.
Think is actually pretty solid, but I can in good consciousness give either of these ads passing marks because it's a fucking tribal tattoo. Come on. You know you agree. I mean, it's gross, right? Well, speaking of gross, check this shit out. What the f-
Oh my
God.
god.
The plumber's crack. Let's go.
Crack.
Oh god.
Finally, baseball with the chili
Finally,
dog
baseball
fart.
without the chili dog farts. The boys
Gross.
of summer, leaning in, taking their cuts, and blasting you out of the park with those long, foul floaters they get from stadium food. Hooey! Good thing there's virtual league baseball, TM, with big league pitching, slugging,
That's
and
one of the things I
fielding
never
in bigger
understood
than life
about video
3D.
games, though.
You can choose from
There's a-
18 world-class.
There's a lot of things I like about games. One thing I never understood, ever, in the history of everything, is sports games.
Yeah, sports games confuse the fuck out of me.
Like, seriously, why would you play a sport when you can go out and either watch it as a spectator or actually train and play in that sport?
Yeah.
Team. So don't just sit there waiting to hurl. Slide into the store and give it a crack. You can tell it's baseball season
there's
from the
the fucking,
proverbial smell of shit in the air.
The Virtual Boy, the thing that will fucking obliterate your eyesight.
Oh god.
This was such a bold, unapologetic time. I want you to sit down with me at a Denny's, order a Hobbit whole breakfast, despite the fact the last Hobbit movie was made in 2014, and tell me with a serious straight face that you could do this for any baseball game released within the last 10 years. Tell me with the confidence that Samwise Gamgee had when he said, "There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for," that this could ever happen again except an ironic parody. There is no way any major studio baseball game, or really any baseball game for that matter, would risk its profit margins in between the butt cheeks of an ass-ripping fat man. And that's real ironic, because this game was made for the Virtual Boy, so it was already a piece of shit. But the butts won't stop here, nor will the sports game world's obsession with flabby asses. Check this one out. Okay, so
Oh, what?
That's one of the wallpapers of all time.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
I've had to censor this one because there's some real raw meat flaps going on behind the censor bar there. If it were up to me, the shared human experience that we all on Earth know as having a butt is something I wouldn't bother censoring because even the dumbest of kids know what a butt looks like. But be sure to spit all over YouTube's overprotective face for me as you feel secondhand embarrassment for the fact that this image that I'm not allowed to show you used to run in public consumer magazines aimed for teenagers and yet is too offensive for a website with 122 million daily visitors. I love all of you watching, I truly do. But this platform's fucking pathetic, man. Oh, also this guy's penis isn't hanging out. I'm just being overly cautious. I mean, it's the fourth time today a naked fat man pissed me off, so let's just move on. Hannah was wasted.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hannah doesn't look wasted. She looks like she's fucking deceased.
She's fucking zonked beyond her mind's comprehension.
She's dead. That's a corpse we're looking at that point.
Holy crap, dude.
Oh, wait, do they mean like wasted like in GTA? Like, where basically like, it just means like, you're fucking dead, LMAO.
That's probably what this shit is. What the fuck am I even looking at?
Last night, she'd partied in 4 different time zones. Hannah's not wasted, she's dead.
Again, perfect timing.
Yeah, you can clip all of these.
Chick found a way to synthesize heroin through an obvious
hold
Habbo
on.
hotel
Can I just
ripoff.
complain really quickly
You know what?
about this
Fuck it.
fucking game? This game is bullshit. There's like 3 lights with fucking knives, and it's annoying the shit out of me.
Lamau.
Continue.
Lamau.
I need a new game to play. Let's give it a go. Oh, okay, never mind. Turns out Virtual Zones rebranded sometime today into V Zones and is still around today. They've got a thriving community that's still
wait, hold on.
strong.
You can't tell me that that doesn't at least sound somewhat filthy.
What?
You know, I'm not even gonna say anything.
The V zone. That sounds essentially like what some people would call their fucking like.
Yep. All right. Anyways.
Anyway, we're moving on.
Check out this 5-year-old video I found on YouTube called V Zone's Main Meat. Ooh, fuck yeah, that's some high-octane V-zoning if I've ever seen it. Let's check out the comments. This was less than 30 seconds. Your memory blows. If you're not wave dashing your way to the V-zone sign-up page by this point, then I don't know what you're really doing with your life, to be honest. Anyway, here's another weird mouth-based ad.
What the fuck is this?
Do I really want to know?
That is horrifying.
From Nintendo. It looks like a middle schooler's project on... it looks like a middle schooler's project... Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on a second. Hang on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Emily? Emily. Yeah, Emily. Could you shut the fuck up, please? Everyone's trying to watch my video. We're trying to do something here. No one cares what TikTok you got on your phone that you're going to show to everyone else, or any of this stupid, boring crap that you want to talk about. Everyone's trying to watch me on the screen right now. Okay, Emily? Just shut the fuck up a little bit. Sorry about that. As I was saying, it looks like a middle schooler's project on... No, you know what? The moment's gone now. Thanks a lot, Emily, you stupid bitch. Okay, what?
Jesus!
It does look pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a fucking horrible
someone
ad.
paid to make that, by the way.
Yep.
Let's play our own game to lighten the mood a little bit.
Oh,
the
game?
rules are
Alright, I'm
very
interested.
simple. I'm going to show you an ad, and it's your job to not think about 9/11.
I'm sorry?
Ready? Go!
Oh, here we go.
Remember, as you buzz the 42nd floor... of
Wait,
the
this is for Flight Simulator?
That is
Oh,
awful.
no.
That is awful.
That is
To be
awful.
fair, that's probably was made before 9/11.
That just makes it even worse.
Oh, God.
Sorry, you lose. Okay, let's try again with the lightning. As you buzz the 42nd floor of the Twin Towers. Sorry, you lose. Okay, let's try again with the lightning round. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, dang, you lost again. And the worst part is that ad's also for the Sega Saturn. Okay, quick, move on, though. We need
Yeah.
another palate cleanser because
Okay,
this video is
so
just going to be fucking
hold
deleted.
on. Since we're talking about like weird ads and stuff, have you ever seen like old ads for the Spider-Man? I think it was Spider-Man 2.
No, I have not.
So there was an ad for Spider-Man 2, or well, one of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. I think it was the second one, where in the reflection of his eyes you can see the Twin Towers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
no.
made, I think, and it aired in 2001. I think like a week or two before 9/11 happened.
Oh my
Which
god.
is amazing timing.
Amazingly
Well,
awful
but like
timing.
I can't hold it against people, like, because you didn't know. Like that's the thing, you didn't know at the time.
Never eat your house or you'll be homeless.
True.
That's some
If
fucking
I stay on this
gingerbread
topic too long.
house type
Check out
shit.
this radical dude. I can and should
Yo.
make an entire
Yo,
video
look
dissecting
at
the whole
him.
trope of extreme
He's
got that
wacky guy
90s drip
fashion
going
from the
on.
90s because it is
He looks
probably
like
my
fucking
favorite fashion style on the
Cocaine
planet.
Man,
If
the
I
fuck
weren't super
Billy Marvel
lazy and
comic.
just kind of threw together my daily look, this is how I would dress every single day. But the funniest part of this ad is that Palamedes is a puzzle game that looks like this. Now I could easily put this one on the list of missing the mark, but I mean, come on, this bodacious dude is so tubular, I just couldn't do that to him. Oh, okay, I feel a little better now. I think there's a bit of a buffer, so now we can get back to the shock and awe. Let me introduce you to the Command and Conquer ads.
Here we
Command and
go.
Conquer was a
Oh, here we
militaristically
go.
inclined real-time strategy game, and they did not give a fuck when it came to their ads. They wanted this shit to sell, and they relied entirely on a dropkick of visceral imagery to do it. Let's put the first one up on the board. Damn it, can we stop?
Oh my god!
No fucking way, dude. That's kind of insane.
Oh, Command and Conquer.
Lady of Liberty ain't looking so hot there.
Hang on.
The contrast with the music with what's being displayed on screen.
Yes, we have a Spampton CD playing in the background while we're looking at 9/11.
We're watching the fucking South.
9/11.
We're watching the fucking South Tower get bombed while upbeat magical music is playing.
Yeah.
That event for 5 minutes. Put another Command & Conquer one up on the screen. What the?
It's time to bring out the secret tool. It's time to bring out the secret that I sent you.
Here's the secret tool. It's a song called Der Fuhrer's Face.
Hell
It's
yeah.
it's a gag song that's meant to make fun of the Nazis. Don't worry.
Awesome.
When the Führer says, wie ist the master race? Wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face.
It's so goofy, I love it.
That's the goofiest fucking song I think I've heard. That's awesome.
The fuck? Jesus Christ, Command & Conquer. Okay, let's try one more.
Yep.
They keep playing it.
Nice.
There's Hitler again. Now you gotta play some more.
Well, that's not just him. That's also like. Let me see if I can name everyone here. There's him.
Stalin,
There's Kong. There's Genghis Khan. There is
Benito
Joseph.
Mussolini.
There is Mussolini. What else is there that I recognize? I don't recognize a lot of these people. I think
yes,
one of them is.
yeah.
I think one of them is Saddam. Is he up there?
Is that Mao? Is that Mao in one of them?
Where?
I don't know, but there is a lot going on.
Wait, what do you mean Mao? I don't think Mao is alive at this point. There's
just
a lot of
going on here.
Okay, you know what? Do me a favor. If I'm not going to make any money off this project and YouTube's monetization soft block algorithm is probably going to tank the view count, why don't you go ahead and check out my gaming channel, Hugby's Gamer Mode? It's where I regularly post more casual content, and it's a great way to get more stuff from me while I work on bigger videos like this one. So if you want to hear more of my sultry voice, head on over there. Here on the screen is the name of the channel, and I'll put a link in the description so you can watch it. And if you don't think it's worth your time, well, one, you're stupid, but two, here's a clip.
Can I wave? What's the wave button?
You can pull out your gun.
I'm sorry, but the way that that character just dropped the fucking camera is funny.
Okay, another. Attention spans are only getting shorter, and I've got shit to do. Oh, this is a classic we didn't really touch on yet.
What the fuck?
In addition to being openly misogynistic and blatantly nauseating, video game culture of this time period loved pulling out the old "Ain't Japan weird and zany" card. Tons of ads and gaming humor in general at the time was kind of just making fun of Japanese culture's unexplainable nature at a surface level. What the fuck does a quirky comedic game like panic have to do with a guy rocketing milk out of his nose? I have no idea, but its sole purpose was to parody a famous ad campaign from the era and liken it to an absurdist scenario that you would expect from a Japanese video game, and back then that's pretty much all you needed. Don't believe me? Let's go even harder. Mr. Takahiro is personally accountable for programming fun code. If you and your friends aren't completely freaked out with fun, then he will be fired. This will dishonor his family, which he can only restore by taking his own life with a sword.
Okay!
Very interesting.
Oh, you know, just seppuku, the same way the samurai would off themselves to protect their family legacy. Because it's Japan, and everyone there does that because it's a Japanese thing.
To be very fair, with Japan, like specifically like the samurai, how they would do it is they would like do the deed and then they would like cut off the head, like to make it a quick thing. It was like, you know, it's yeah, but it's still real weird.
Yeah.
Not a weird, not a bad thing, just like a real weird.
Yeah, it's real fucking weird.
Speaking of first come, first serve stereotypical humor, check out this deep nostalgia hole that I fell into while I scrolled through this cesspool. I used to watch X-Play every single day after school growing up. Utilizing the fact that this ad thought the phrase "sucks on fire" was actual comedic gold, it should tell you everything you need to know about the caliber of content that was on display with X-Play. Go and watch some clips for yourself floating around YouTube if you want to know what most unfortunately probably shaped my sense of humor. Now, what if we crank things out in the other direction? What if we acknowledged this swirling blender of juvenile antics and misanthropic entertainment and said, yeah, let's do more of that shit? What if a company saw the landscape of all these ad campaigns and said, yeah, we can be even more shocking than that? What if we were Sega in the early 1990s? Bam!
Oh, please.
Oh.
I thought that he was gonna go in a different direction. I wanna see Segata, goddammit! Give me Segata! Segata. Segata. Does anyone know that?
Segata.
Segata, you don't know Segata?
I remember it from fucking Death Battle, fucking Chuck Norris versus Segata.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I found out about it. But Segata was one who was selling the Saturn at the time.
Oh, just look
You
at them
literally
all.
beat you up
There's one
until
about
you bought a Sega
farting,
Saturn.
one about dick jokes, and there's just tons of fun to be had here. So how in the fuck did Sega get away with throwing away any and all subtlety and just shoving masturbation right into the public's faces? Well, these ads came from a magazine called Viz, which is a British adult humor magazine that does basically the exact kind of thing you see in these ads here. Sega had a bit of an edgy reputation back in the 90s, and they were desperate to tell people that Nintendo was for nintoddlers and Sega was for real cool kids.
Does anyone remember that was a huge thing?
Sega does when Nintendo.
One of the things that I attribute to the modern day, like, what's it called? The whole
console
war thing is Nintendo. Sega does what Nintendo don't. That whole ad
Genesis
campaign.
what Nintendo Genesis.
I saw Kane doing that too. It's great.
Five gum chew, some your senses.
Chew five chew.
Senses stimulate.
Yes.
These ads coming directly from Sega themselves is downright impressive, and as I've reiterated probably like 1,000 times throughout this video now, something that would never happen again today. But in the context of only being shown in an adult humor magazine, it's actually the perfect addition to it. And while I'm already here, I may as well single out a few of them that particularly tickle my fancy. You've got this one that explicitly tells gamers to play with themselves and makes me question who operates a game console while naked at penis height. It hurts my neck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but who the fuck is actually playing any kind of console like that?
A fucking weirdo.
Like, Jesus.
And I'm not getting naked, you're just gonna have to imagine a 14-inch penis with your mind. What's blue?
14.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a fucking good one.
What's blue and pisses
I
all
don't know why that
over?
made me laugh that hard.
I'm gonna make an announcement.
No fucking way.
Okay, so why does Sonic in this ad, by the way, he looks unemployed? Right? Is that just me?
He got fired for pissing all over.
He got fired from his job and he's just like,
He got fired for pissing all over the workstation.
And pisses all over everything. Sega have taken delivery of Sonic the Hedgehog on all formats,
What?
Master System, Mega Drive, and Game Gear at all decent
what the
retailers now. All right,
what
play
do
the
you
clip.
mean? What do you mean? Wait, no. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife.
It looks like Robotnik was mistaken. It wasn't Shadow that pissed on his wife. It was Sonic. And then there's...
Oh.
I mean, that's just a good clip.
The
I'm sorry,
more
that's
you
just really
use
funny.
it, the better it gets.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to kind of stop right there.
I
Wow.
don't know if you got that
Is
video
it,
game
though?
reference. Is it? This is really, this is just like...
Oh yeah, it's this
imagery
one.
humor.
Oh yeah. The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
That's a good old one.
Yeah, but I think it's a good place to stop because I
imagery
don't want to just leave. I don't want to just like react to like the entire thing for this one.
All right.
Why is everyone so horny in the 90s? I
Oh
don't
yeah, that
fucking
reminds
know,
me.
dude.
I do want to take a look at the Annie Pants dev thing. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one to do. Not right now.
Yeah, not right now. But anyways, I think
You know what
we'll probably round off the stream.
You know what I just realized? Probably most of those ads from the early 90s, they were all probably publicized when the fucking Gulf War was still going on.
That's funny to think about.
Yeah, people got paid to make those ads, by the way. Just never forget that.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Thank you to my wonderful guests here for enhancing the experience as always.
Always.
And I will see you guys whenever I see you.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.